Okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm fine. Hey. Okay, technical issues there. Um, yeah, a lot happened right there. We're back again, 68 minutes. Spain is leading Germany 1-0. And I saw the goal, but I saw that it was Lamine Yamal who was assisting there. Now it's going to be an interesting game because Germany can't afford to sit back. And Spain is now going to have all of the spaces that you can find. As I said before, everything went wrong setup-wise. As I was saying, I think the game opens up either when a goal comes in or the last 20 minutes. So we've now seen the goal, and we have to see whether somebody's going to have to reply. Germany has to do something here. They are the host nation. They are under pressure. There are 22 minutes left. Can they come back and find something here? Oh, save. What a save, Simon. What a save, Simon. It looks like Spain is looking for, well, Germany was looking for a handball there. Apologies. I am back. I am good. I think we just had a bit of an issue there, but it's fine. These things happen. So 1-0 to Spain. Getting got all the things that I've said. Like, I wanted Germany to win here, but there has been an issue. Yes, Tameza. Welcome. If only you knew that I was actually live maybe 10 minutes ago. It was just a bit of a problem. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Okay, here we go. Spain almost got the goal. King Bohani says almost got the goal. Okay. Olmo, who replaced Pedri, got the goal. Okay, that's interesting. 1-0 down. Do you guys think Germany can get back into this? From what I've seen, when I got back in, Kameza says, guys, I told many people that Germany is going home. They said I'm mad. Spain looks strong. Look, I'm one of them. I'm one of those people that thought Germany would get through this. I thought the 12th man would help them here. But it looks like they are breathing through the wound.
But in big trouble, nothing is coming right. And nothing will ever come right.
That's how it feels, man. That's how it feels. I know a lot of German fans.
Oh, kakase.
What kakase? Why you kakase, my brother? Relax.
Yeah, so Germany 1-0 down. Let's see if they can get something from this game. Here we go, turn in the box. Yo, Tibang there by Spain at the back. Looks like every man is behind the ball. They're trying to defend this lead. There are going to be spaces that open up. So it's either Germany gets something from the consistent pressure that they're going to put on Spain, or Spain gets something from something else, from the game opening up a little bit there at the back, and Germany obviously throwing people forward and being under pressure. So let's see what Germany can do over here. Yeah, like I said, guys, I think Germany struggles to score. I think Germany, when you're playing against a more disciplined defense, when you're sitting down and you're playing against people that are in the right positions, doing everything correctly, then that becomes an issue. King Bohani says Spain 2008 beat Germany 1-0 in the final, so Spain always has Germany's number. Well, what I can tell you is that in the last 5 games that they've played together, there hasn't been anything that has been, 1-1 World Cup 27 November 2022. In the Nations League, Spain beat Germany 6-0. That was in 2020. After Germany, they'd drawn 1-1 on the 3rd of September. So as it stands, Spain in the last 5 games they've played together, Spain has a win, Germany has a win, and there's 3 draws. So let's go from there. Hey, guys, I'm even not updating these scores. Guys, apologies, I was live. There was just issues that happened. Okay, 72nd minutes. Germany has 18 minutes to try save it. Maybe let's say 22 minutes to try save it. See if they can't get something from this game. Can you imagine being Nagelsmann? Home tournament. home tournament and there's issues. Yo, I'm sure Germany is going through the most right now.
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
King Bongani, what did you bet?
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
What did you bet? 18 minutes for Spain to keep my ticket alive. What did you bet? Was it a straight Spain win? Germany is pushing bodies forward and that's going to cost them a goal. No, it will. It will. That's why I'm saying that tournament football, if you don't take your chances early, it's going to be very tough at the end. So one of two things happens. Germany gets their equalizer. They push the game into extra time. They try, what a tackle. They try to do something, but then the other side, the more people you push forward, the more people you put in attack, the more likely you are going to concede. The more likely you are going to concede because you're leaving massive spaces in the back. So let's see what they're going to do. Oh, route one balls. You know it's lit in this modern football of ours where teams start playing teams start playing long balls. That's when you know. Sergeant 47 says Germany will equalize, mark my words. Let's see. Here comes Spain. King Bonnie says Spain or Germany. That is what I bet. Ow. Ay.
Bafana, man. Oh, what?
You bet either or. So if Germany was going to equalize here, it'd be tough. Kameza says Germany gets frustrated already. What do you want Spain to win? It's going to go down to the wire. I don't think this has been an incredible footballing game. Bradley says, why do they have to give this kind of football after a goal? First half was boring. And I think that's what Indigo was saying before we got cut off. He was saying that, a lot of these modern managers or new coaches and things like that are very conservative. They want to, I'd much rather not score than risk getting scored on. And I thought this is tournament football. Tournament football is meant to be exciting. Tournament football is meant to be, the best teams giving you the best performances. I even said on one of the lives, one of the games, that guys, a lot of the time these teams don't seem to be playing Ekare. There's something on the line, It doesn't seem like it. Germany hit the upright. Here comes Spain on the counter. Somnyama says 1,000 rand on the line. 1,000 rand. 1,000. Tower. Yo. I am sure where you are sitting, it's a lot right now. Where you are sitting,
Oh, Kakaze.
What Kakaze? Why are you Kakaze, my brother? Relax.
Fulkrach is actually a nuisance, man. Fulkrach is actually a nuisance. Lulu says, I bet Germany, and by the looks of things, now my money is going. Hey, guys. Hey, Nami, I didn't bet Germany, but I picked Germany. All I can say to you guys, is where is
Abantu bayakhala ngikhanya khala sibaningi nangumngane wami ngapha uyakhala.
I'm behind. Indigo, it just crashed. Everything crashed. So you weren't kicked out. Sorry about that. You weren't kicked out. It all crashed. But I'm back. Hi, man, guys. You're stressing me out, Sergeant, because I'm behind. You're stressing me out because I'm behind. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are your predictions for the next game? Portugal, France. France win. France win. France have to win that game. Oh, they have to win that game. Bradley says Kukurea side starting to break down. So Miyama says don't throw any team to win. Yeah. You're hoping for a second goal from Spain. Try to be smart. Khanti Euro was like, oh, both teams. Let's see where it gets. Pulling off the shirts is no longer a penalty. So every time I watch football and I see things happen, I think to myself, I don't know football anymore. I don't know football anymore. I thought VAR would step in, but the Mannschaft can't lose, says Indigo. Mshiga says Kiminyi, 2.5 on the line. Spain straight win. King Mohan says, I'm just stressing. Just want the 90 minutes to hit. Bingo Beck says, Spain are starting to get tired and I bet for them to win. Skameza says, so people give Germans straight win because they undermine Spain. Yeah, man. So Yama says France any day. It must be France. It has to be France. Please, it has to be France. It has to be France because I'm a bit sleeper one to shame. TM, welcome. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, Bradley says Griezmann, my man of the match. I can feel it. Oh, the Roy Deuter, the space explorer, has come onto the pitch. Thomas Muller is on the pitch. Jonathan Tah has come off. Morata and Williams also have come off on the Spain side. So now we're going to see attack versus defense. Do you know how crazy this game would have been if it was the 2008 Spanish team? Do you understand the type of possession, tiki-taka that was going to happen here? Oh, that was going to have to happen here in the last few minutes. It would be disgusting. I'm good, TM. Indigo says nothing tops the officiating from Bayern versus Madrid game. And Sakala ngale offside. Indigo, that's all I'm going to say. Mara France has disappointed me this Euro. Hey, Somnyama. I really wanted them to be in the final. I think this is my heart speaking when I say France must win. But they can't. Portugal is so bad, guys. Cristiano was crying. He was crying because he thought it was over. It can't be. France can't let this go. Here comes Germany. Musiala. Away, ma.
La peniscalena. Ualena o penica. No penica.
TM says they should not have removed the Amal for real. Those draws. Indigo says Umorata. Yeah, it's a poorly kept secret. We all know who man. Some of these transfers, something is hitting the water with some of these transfers. Let's see, less than 10 minutes for Cruz to extend his career. Shame. He must just go into retirement and live his life, man. He's done everything. Spain is welcome more. Oh, Spain is better well combined than Germany, says Junior. Bradley says taking out defender for midfield is risky. For Germany, Spain must capitalize. But Spain took out attackers. So maybe it balances out. Maybe Spain taking out Williams. I would have kept at least Williams on. Oh! Havertz!
It can't be. It can't be. It can't be.
Keeper in no man's land. And Havertz decided, I am going to take it over the pole. Keeper in no man's land. He came out to try collect. Didn't get the... Yo, guys. Princess Former 2K says, I still have hope for Germany. Indigo says, so as long as England doesn't win the trophy, we can't have Bellingham winning the Ballon d'Or. Bellingham, I win, man. Bellingham. What has Messi done at Inter Miami? Do we rank it? Do we rate Inter Miami now or the MLS? Do we rate the MLS now? Might as well rate Cristiano's season at in Saudi. Didn't he break records for himself and score the most goals? I don't know. Germany won't score, says Tshwane. Not that far off, says Evans. Marawa. Indigo says Harvard. Utoti omdali. Ateta must sell this guy. How? We must sell him for a performance in the Euros. You guys. Bradley says Harvard should have scored that goal. Yeah. Kana, who bet either team to win? I'm sure. Hey, I'm sure you're sitting like this. I know. I'm sure you're sitting like this. You know what this means. Imnotrick says, I don't want to see Germany win. Spain is doing the Lord's work. He just wants to give pain to Germany. King Bonani. I'm sure when that Havertz chance came through, yo. I'm sure you're feeling it. You guys just want Germany to be in pain. They're the host country, man. They deserve a final. Wabi. Naya, says Lulu. Okay, let's see. We've got around what? 8 or 9 minutes for Germany to do something. Indigo says, yeah, no. Imnotrix says it's the Lord's work. It's the Lord's work. Speaking of the Lord, I know there's a bunch of German fans just...
Father God, send help. It's tough.
So Spain is also King. They are refusing to park the bus. I saw a back four there. It's the last 10 minutes, last 8 minutes. You've got a back four instead of a back six. What are they playing at here?
Park the bus in front of the goal.
Park the bus in front of the goal.
Parking always at the goal.
And they left the bus in front of the goal. Bring the bus. Bring the double bus.
You just trying to park the bus?
Go there and park the bus.
Park the bus.
Park the bus.
Park the bus.
Park the bus. See out the game. But you guys know me. I'm for drama. So I hope Germany gets something because I'm for drama. I want to see how long this goes. Cruz with the free kick. Evan. Okay. Imnotrick says at the beginning the ref was very much against Spain. True. Cruz, there was an argument that Cruz shouldn't be on the pitch right now. And because of that, I changed my favoritism. King Bongani says 9 minutes plus 6 minutes. You know the injury times they add. Oh. I have it, Shem. Have it. Havertz is doing something else, man.
It's can't be, nada. It's can't be. Nada, it's can't be.
Evan says parking the bus invites more chances. Guys, it's the last 8 minutes. Not having a bus there and still playing with a back four, being exposed on Cucurella's side. That's a risk in itself, you know. And they took off the dangerous guys. So that little bit of danger is also lacking. Look at this. Look at this. You are leading 1-0. You're going into the last, let's say, 10 minutes. How are you getting overrun in a transition and having 6 versus 4? That's risky, guys. That's risky. Pendulo says parking the bus will absorb pressure. Spain are better on the ball. I don't know about that. David Rea Abamfuni. You are watching Amara Indigo. Simon is playing. Simon is playing. You can't take out Simon. Yo, it's lit now. Yo, it's lit now. Corner to Germany. They played short. Short away. Ivo, people in the comments, Nifui Spain sends in. Control possession and try scoring. Nifui Spain sends it. Guys, me, I'm parking the pass. Bradley says Cucurella's pushing forward at a very bad time. That's what I'm saying, Bradley. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't make sense. Not now. If anything, like I said, keep Williams on to keep the defense that side busy. There will be a ball that comes out and you can chase it. Imratrick says time is moving slow. And I'm buffering. Why am I buffering? Oh, Musiala. Oh, Musiala. Is it 1-1? Drama. I'm behind, guys. I'm behind. Let me refresh this thing. I'm behind. Ish. I was streaming today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm streaming. I see West celebrating. Okay, it's 1-1. Okay, it's 1-1. Oh, Shem King Bongani. Oh, Shem. Words. We've been calling for words. I don't know why Leroy Sané is starting games. Let me see the goal. I'm finally seeing the goal. Ah, way. Katlego says at least you're behind. Tina, we're watching the game through you. Sorry, Katlego, sorry. I'm afraid to say I told you so. You did, Princess Amachike, you did. I said it, gents, remember. Yes, Indigo, hi, Shem. Germany's found its way back. Germany's found its way back. It is 1-1 right now. Sorry to those who bet both sides.
Abantu bayakhala ngikhanya sikhala sibaningi sikhala sibaningi nangumngane wami ngapha uyakhala sikhala sibaningi.
And I know some of you were rooting for Germany and felt away when they went 1-0 down, you know, felt away when they went 1-0 down. Ay, velile. Ngiyekele. How? Ngayiwani nje King Stream, ngiyekeleni. But see, the second goal is incoming for Germany now. Okay, Princess, I'm going to trust you because you were right. I want to trust you. Oh, Florian Wirtz. There's a lot of people who were sad that Germany was going out, eh? Very sad. Then all of a sudden,
guys, like ngikhumbulile, like I want to say rock, cause being heard, but I'm back.
People are saying we're not going to extra time. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Pendulum says, you see what's sitting back into Spain. Hi, guys. You must have an organized pass. You must have an organized pass. 4-4 must Salisane and have an organized play. Spain was ball watching there. Now just waiting for my goal, Fulkrech, to bury the game, says Indigo. Hi, Sergeant 47. Hey, leave me. But my 500 is gone. Oh, Lulu, your 500 is gone. Maybe they can do something. There's still some time. Indigo says the Mannschaft. German engineering. Counter-attack. Let's see. Do you know what's going to be interesting? What's going to be interesting is going to be if this game goes into extra time. And why that's going to be interesting is that Spain's dangerous players are gone. Mind you. Germany have a lot of attacking players there. So surely when you get into extra time, it's going to be one hell of a tough extra time for a certain group of players who are not playing initially, right? That's why I would have loved to still see Williams on the pitch. I would have loved to still see those guys. So what Germany, what England did after, ay man, too much. Spain to hurt Germany in the last minute. Ferran says Bradley. Junior says they must start Fulkrug instead of Havertz if they go through. I was going to say, I was speaking about that, Guti. Fulkrug looks to be a menace, right? He hit the upright. He did all those things. He looks to be a menace when he does come on. So it's interesting. Hey, man. Yo, guys. Hey. Miroslav Klose, we miss you. Fulkrug is King Fulkrug is the house brand version, man. House brand. Sachin says, I'm in Germany watching live. It's currently extra time and it's heading to bed. I'm not that far behind, Sachin. Yes, full truth is the textbook number 9 is big and strong. I think they need that. Yes, does Havertz give you mobility up front? Sure, he's flexible, he moves around. But I think defenders have figured out that let Havertz run around. Let him run around. Don't commit anybody to him. Don't commit anybody to him. He's not going to do anything much. The nice thing about having an old school number 9 is that you can't leave him alone. Lulu, thank you for the gifts. You can't leave him alone. Why is it buffering now? Toss says Fulkrug is going to score in extra time. Guys, I'm sorry. Today I'm streaming. Not on traditional places, if I can put it like that. Okay, there we go. I'm finally here. I'm finally here at full time. Guys, let's jump in. Feel free to jump in, but you have to be following me in order to jump in. I want to hear what you guys are saying for this. Indigo, Linna man. Linna, SABC is letting us down here. Hey guys, a lot is happening on my set. Apologies. We had a crash at some point. So apologies if I am behind by a little bit. Mto, welcome, my brother. How are you?
What a nice game. Sorry to the guys who hope that I must win.
Yeah, both teams to win. Either team to win, Mto.
Hey, I think Spain, for the goal, were playing very well.
Okay.
They were really good. And then after the goal, I don't know something. But also, another coach, why did he take out Yama? For me, he was there out. I mean, even the coach from his work. So you can't take out such a player. For me, I don't think I remember Torres doing anything since Angenit. So that's the mistake that the Spanish coach made. But then many came alive. Like we could see they were creating chance after chance. So I just could see it happening. And whereas I didn't park the bus properly, but I mean, come on, there was too much space for the German players to run through. Shama cross, it was not a park. So for me, there was just too much space for each and any. If it was a properly parked bus, they would have won this thing.
Bas literally hardcore, man. Bas literally hardcore.
Age.
Greyhound.
Make sure.
Let me bring you to Tshwane. What are you from this game? Germany, back at the last minute.
Look, I think we had a better second half than the first half, At least there was a bit of a flow here and there.
Okay.
And there was less yellow cards, because I thought we would see more yellow cards in the second half, based on how the guys played in the first half.
Yeah.
Good goal, great build-up play by Spain. But now the coach, what do? You are leading 1-1. You want to consolidate. You want to protect a 1-0 lead. You end up making the wrong substitutions. You lose shape, and now you find yourself under pressure. And that's what happened there. Once he started making those changes, Germany just kept on pushing and pushing.
Yeah.
And they got that goal. And why? Because with German players, they are a very physical team, quite strong. So what they did, I think they just held on. They just said, if we get a goal, we'll get a goal. They were not playing to get a goal, but they just played the game. And when playing the game, in that last minute, because I think they scored in the 89th minute, you have Spain thinking, nah, it's almost over. they switch off. The moment they switch off, that ball over the top is played. You know, and now they have found one team and they've conceded a goal that they didn't want to concede, or they were not even supposed to concede in the first place. Now we're going into extra time. The whole dynamics change. Germany just got a goal. Their confidence is a bit high. Now the hunger is back. Spain conceded a goal when they thought they've won the game. Now they're going to drop their heads a bit.
Okay.
So we're going to see Germany now bullying Spain, you know, and it's going to be very interesting because I think I was looking for Spain when everyone was convinced that Spain is going to run away with it in terms of how they played and applied themselves also. But now Germany are right back in it. So it's going to be a very, very interesting extra time. I can't wait.
Okay. Tuli, tell me about this game, my brother.
Mr. Uti, I wonder where is Spain gonna get a goal now, because they've taken out all the goal threats.
Yeah,
because it seems like Germany now is on plan B. Because when you look at the first half, it seems like they were on plan A, where they are more defending. Because if you could see Jordaan and Tshwane, they were trying to neutralize Fabian and who's this guy, Urot.
Yeah.
So they did well, but now Spain got a goal, and then they had to change the game and make substitutions. So now they're on plan B. Plan B is to attack. So my bet was on Spain, but now and this is not a betway bet, is a person-to-person bet.
You'll be fine. What do you think the score's gonna be after this extra time before I let you go?
We're going on penalty shootouts here.
Okay. Here we go to Prastomi. Welcome to the show. How are you? Mangimnandi Prastomi, tell me, what did you see from this game? What do you think of this extra time period?
Extra time. Anyone can win the game. It was scoring there by any game. But there's a possibility about going to penalties. But we gave you I think coach of Spain made a wrong move by taking out the mark.
Yeah.
And he kept Umorata for a long time. I don't know why he was keeping him in the game. Because Glenda after Glendwada, I from Umorata. Adla Ferran Torres Landau. Then why Yamal Adla Landa because the team is not playing and there will be no danger because I didn't cook Williams because what they came to make.
Yeah.
So I don't see them because of any threat to Germany because those attacking players not cooking.
So then, Prastomi, what is your score prediction for this game?
I see the game going to penalties. And I don't know who you need, but I see it going to penalties.
Okay, Prastomi. Let me bring in Indigo. Hey, let's see. I want to see if it's maybe you that caused my problems. No, I'm kidding. What did you think of the game?
What a game. I called it, but hey, look, man, I don't want to say much. All I can say is that Nicholas Fulkrug is going to be the difference. I think it's going to be the difference.
Don't you want to give like a betting there, something, just advice there? Hey, Indigo.
Away?
Don't you want to give some betting advice, man, or a word of a word of consolation for my betters there? Aye, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I've
We'll
got
come
the
back.
keys. They should come to me. They should come to me.
I think we're just behind there a little bit, guys. Hey, I'm struggling. Hey, I'm struggling. But it's okay. Let's see. Oblak says no penalties here. Chene says Germany to score. Kumkani says Spain after Isabi Yamal. The team looks lost. Indigo has the Trojan virus. I don't know what Indigo does, guys. Whenever Indigo comes on, they are allowed my setup. But it's fine. Guys, we have headed into extra time. We are in extra time currently right now. Germany was able to get a last-minute goal in order to just take this game into extra time. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, the tough part right now becomes, you know, when you have a 1-0 lead and you think to yourself, I'm consolidating, you take out all of your dangerous players and you say, you know what, we're going to play this game to try see it out. The risk that you run is that now you're staring at an extra time with players who are not necessarily attacking or dangerous. So Yamal is off, Williams is off, Morata is off. Where are the goals going to come from? So it's for Spain to hold on, essentially. Spain needs to hold on, but here they come. You know, they need to hold on and see what can happen. Germany needs to exert as much pressure as they can on the Spanish team. England was able to really take advantage of their opponents when they got their last-minute goal because they came in with the same intensity in the second half and overruled them. Germany is playing a very structured game. They're sitting back, look at the different players, and you're thinking to yourself, Marakai, nobody wants to go to penalties unless you have Ronan Williams or that Portuguese goalkeeper. Spain does not have outlets. It's going to be difficult to win extra time. They're just hoping for penalties, says Umto. Kukario, I didn't know. Maybe it was supposed to be a super sub. Bradley says Kukurela side, man, Danny Olmo is not helping out. And that side, Germany is attacking the most. It's too late to bring out the bus now. You have to go and attack. There goes Kukurea. Germany needs to put somebody on that side. Can Musiala change sides, man? Okay, here comes Spain. Germany is playing a very dangerous game. Why would you sit back with the momentum and the attacking players? You're going to get caught out, man. But net Germany now, you're sitting back. Exactly, Mto. Why would you sit back? Polani says Olmo might come up with something here. King Mohani says that goal from Germany has made me realize that I should stop betting now. Hey, we've got a reformed better in the house. We've got a reformed better. Please don't say these things to us today and then tomorrow we find out that you're betting Chiefs games or something. Germany wants to play on the break, says Tshwane. I don't know, man. I wouldn't do that. I think I wouldn't do that because now it's a confidence game. It's a confidence game. So Spain will be building up their confidence. The more they pass the ball around like this, the more you don't remind them that, hey, guys, we actually have people on the pitch that can attack you. It becomes a very... You can't let a team have a ball too much. Have the ball too much. Here we go. Counter. Maratemeni. We will never... I don't trust FA teams. Bet, man. Bet Golden Arrows games. They're very stable. They're very stable. The game came too soon. This game came too soon. But it wasn't a blockbuster game. I think the blockbuster game is going to be the Switzerland game. The Switzerland-England game is going to be a blockbuster game. Mto says betting Chiefs is the same as gifting the CEO of Betway. Listen, Golden Arrows, very stable. Okay, it's still 1-1. Germany seems to have decided that they want to sit back. Germany is playing as though there's still another 90 minutes to play. So that's very interesting. I would have expected them to come out guns blazing to at least, catch them by surprise while they're still sitting back and then hit them up. Then maybe park a bus or do something like that. Tshwane is saying this game is not living up to his expectations. Guys, are we still waiting for the Euros to get better? Are we still waiting for the Euros to get better? I don't think the Euros are going to get better anytime soon. If I'm being 100% honest with you. Switzerland is sending England home. Bradley, that's the game. Obana, that's the game. I want to see how angry Shaka is at Arsenal fans still. And maybe at England as a whole. I want to see. Okay. By now, England has at least given us something. Tshwane says, I was hoping this game might be fireworks looking at the squads. Nah, it's KG, man. It's KG. The squads are great, but it's KG. To be honest with you, I wanted Germany to win, but I thought it was going to be like a lucky win on their part. They struggled. My only hope was that because they're playing another team that's going in a 4-2-3-1, they're playing another team that has transition, maybe you'd find some spaces behind the defense, I think Germany has played some very defensively sound teams that have really switched off Abu Musiala. So yeah, let's see. Tshwane says Carvajal is tired. Bradley says England to win, they need to fire Southgate tomorrow. They're not going to fire Southgate. Okay, even if they fire Southgate, they're going to bring in another boring English coach. They're still tied to that identity of being English, to be honest with you. 1-1, we are in extra time. We are coming up on 10 minutes. You guys might have passed 10 minutes already. I'm streaming, so I might be a little bit behind. Germany is still trying to get a win where España took the lead and couldn't do the things, man. Couldn't shut the back door. Didn't have enough locks to shut the back door properly, and they got hurt by that. But let's see what happens. There we go. Germany. Oh, if that ball got through. If that ball got through. That's Schlotterbeck. What are you doing, man? International tournaments are always cagey. It's never easy for them just to beat each other. King Bongan, this is why I love one Diego Armando Maradona. A man who said, I'm not coming to tournaments to play boring games. I'm not coming to tournaments to sit back. Remember that Argentina team that had Higuain, Messi, Di Maria, sometimes even Kimang, Aguero, plus basically every attacking player you could have was on that pitch when he was coaching Argentina. Did it work for them? No. But was it entertaining? Of course. Will he be live for Portugal? Yes, I will be live for the Portugal game. But if it goes past 90 minutes, I will need to go. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Portugal versus France. I really wanted France to do well, man. Mr. Hand of God. Wait, what did Prince say? Oh, Southgate signed an extension yesterday. Ah, okay. That just tells you everything you need to know about England. I told you. Guys, the problem with England is twofold. Number one, you don't know how to fit your players into a team. There's no system that is player-based. It's a system that players are being forced into places where they don't play because their names, because of media pressure, because of fans, all of that stuff. That's the first problem. The second problem is another very easy to fix problem. I think England really want an English coach to be in charge. They really want to have that little bit of England there, that boring type of football. Southgate is like, what, a 4-4, he looks like a 4-4-2 type guy. He looks like a boring type coach, but he's very English, so they can hold on to that national pride. That also hurts them because all of the stars that you have that are exciting do not work out. Do not have places to play. Aren't coming up on anything because what can I do? So England has its own issues, man. Emmanuel says Portugal will win tonight. I'm on France. I think France will. Bradley says Spain midfield off, striker on. Interesting consideration considering how hard they're defending. They've got no attacking options. But Germany is sitting back, so I don't blame them for wanting to attack them. Step, but are you also betting? No, thank you. Nedanki, I am not betting. I value my peace. I value my soul. I don't want to be crying with a lot of people here. Ooh-wee. People have been crying about this game. Oblak. Hey man. Thank you, Oblak, for the gift. Oblak, thank you for the gift, and Lulu, the boss lady, also. Yes, I will be here. Why can't I can't show you the game because of copyright, and also I'm streaming it myself, so I can't show you the game. I have been banned before. I don't feel like being banned again. It's not nice to not be able to go live and cover matches. So unfortunately, you'll have to watch me talk about this, and we'll talk about it in the comments there. Apologies for that. But yeah, trying to say yo Germany. I'm a bit behind, so I don't know if that's just an expression or if Germany did something here. Is that Rudiger having to push up? Oh man, who's that? Yeah, it's Rudiger. Rudiger is trying to push the team forward. That's very interesting. Am I that far behind, Chen? Ronaldo is old, but he's still playing. Yeah, I'm that far behind. Wow. I'm that far behind. Hey, guys. Junior. Yeah, this is what happens when you're streaming the game. Okay, let's go to halftime here. Then when I finally catch up here, it'll be okay. I'm gonna go second half. Let's stop the timer. I finally saw it, Trent. I finally saw it. Me and my lagging stream. Who will win the Euros? I want it to be France. I want it to be France so badly. Don't ask me why. It's just a hunch that I have. Oh, what's going on now? Okay, here we go again. Don't listen to Mto, Lulu. Don't listen to Mto. Sergeant 47 says Portugal will win tonight. Mark my words. Umto says wanted Belgium. Now I'm supporting Spain. I don't know why you pick Belgium, guys. It's been over for Belgium. The golden generation, as they call it, Shem. They weren't golden at all. So I don't know why you do that to yourself. It's not my PC, Emmanuel. I'm streaming on my phone here in front of me. So that's why I'm a little bit behind. I don't have my normal DSTV connection. So I can't watch the games like I normally do. I'm usually watching on my TV. Sergeant says most of you will be very disappointed when CR7 scores at the age of 39. I like CR7. I like CR7. I'm not a CR7 hater. I love him. But hey, he's getting old, man. He's getting old. Belgium was bad. I don't know why I believed in him in the first place. Says King Bongani. Chinese says there's no football called Belgium. Who says Mali over there? Bradley says Hazard was Belgium after he left. Those days are done. Evan, guys, I'm so sorry. Everything is lagging right now. I'm so sorry. Who got the penalty? Oh, man. I actually haven't seen much of the Copa, to be honest with you. It happens at a very awkward time in my house. So there's some games that I can't watch. You guys are giving me FOMO. Maputi, how are you? Let me just do this, just for thingy's sake, because I'm clearly way behind. Copa plays Nabutre. You know what's crazy? The thing that I'm watching hasn't even shown me. Yeah, it's not given. I was like, ay. Am I that bad? I'm still, yeah. Clearly tonight is not the night. Ogushe says, I said it was going to draw, not given. The penalty was not given. Okay, that's good. So my behindness didn't hurt me there. Oh, Katil, guys, VAR, AFCON VAR was way better. AFCON VAR was more efficient, right? European VAR has been an issue for a very long time. And they keep bringing in more technology, your goal line technologies, your semi-automatic offsides, but it's not helping anything. Emmanuel, here's the crazy part. I can't even say it. I said something once and I got banned. So, hey, This one and the one for Denmark, no difference. King Mohanis is waiting to see DSTV how VAR will work. If they even bring it in, it's too expensive. Or they keep saying it's too expensive. And they need to train people. So we're unlikely to see VAR in SA. Yes, here comes the counter. Here comes the counter. Oh, I'm past it. Yo, he didn't pass him. Why didn't you pass him? 2v1. 2v1 and you don't give him the ball. What's happening, Words? Well, it became a 2v2, but then he held on to the ball so much. Sorry, Fulkrug. Not Words, Fulkrug. Okay, fine. I'll find another one. Let me see. I'll find another one. Who's the striker? Man. I think they're going to test it. As far as I understand it, they're going to test it for some of the cup games. It's not going to be implemented league-wide because there's a lot of issues when it goes league-wide. When it goes league-wide, there's a lot of stadiums that aren't up to standard. And you have to pay per stadium and all of that stuff. So I believe they're going to use it for they wanted to use it for things like MTN 8. They wanted to use it for things like MTN 8, but they just couldn't get the funds right. Okay. Okay, I've gone to the one you suggested. I've gone to the one you suggested, Mali. Let me see if it works, Mali. Lamin will win. He's out though. He's not playing, Mr. Football. He came out. Mtwa says it's complex in Dabayeva, Mzansi. For example, certain stadiums don't have a station. Exactly. So part of the problem is that a lot of the stadiums have to be upgraded for that. And a lot of teams even struggle to have stadiums. They struggle with the stadiums. I mean, Richards Bay has not yet confirmed where they're going to play, for example. Come on, Germany, says Umsabe. Sam says, who do you think will win this if it goes to penalties? Germany. 12th man. Oh, okay. I'm hoping I'm a little bit better right now. Counter. Can they use it for big games? No, that would be unfair. So can you imagine you have I don't have I get called for something and it affects the league as a whole. They wouldn't do that. What, as far as I understand, as far as I know, they're going to try to do it for the finals. So we're probably going to see VAR in the MTN 8 final. Probably Carling Cup, probably Nedbank Cup. But in terms of league-wide use for all, and it's 480 games. They're probably not going to do it for that. So yeah, who do I think will win? It's going to be Germany if they go to thingy. Do you think this is Kroos's last game? No, man. Germany's going to win the penalty shootout, and Kroos will get one more game. Okay, according to my time, it's 112 minutes. Still 1-1, Spain versus Germany in extra time. Germany, I was expecting them to come out and guns blazing, try take this game by the scruff of its neck. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me see. That's a pen all day. That's a pen. That is a pen all day. Okay, Chen, I think I found my site now. Which is TikTok. If you're listening to me, it's 100% legal. 100% legal site. No, Mr. Football, I'm saying they showed the replay of Kukurea's handball. That should have been a penalty. My time is at the third penalty. Neuer has just saved another one. I'm told. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You and Sergeant 47, leave me alone. Oh, this game is stretching. Jesus. It's going to the 24th finals. Sorry, Mr. Football. Sorry about that. Tor says, now I think you've caught up. I know. This is the... Thank you, Mali. Msabe says Neuer will save 2 penalties. If Neuer saves 2 penalties, are we going to hear the end of the Testegen stuff? I really think Spain should win the Euros. They deserve it, says Sam. Well, they've been the most consistent. I'll give them that. But you know, with tournament football, a lot of the time, the team that wins is not necessarily the team that deserves it. You might just find England in the final, and you'll wonder, how did England get to the final playing so badly, and what they did to get there. And it'll be a lot of lucky goals. Somebody hits somebody's nose and goes in. It's going to be that type of thing, I believe. I'm not going to forgive you guys. You all said that when they go into the knockouts, we're going to see beautiful football, that they were just warming up in the group stages. Hey, the propaganda was loud from you guys. Now look at what we're watching. Bring back AFCON. Blue King says Portugal is winning. Ooh, okay. But they're not gonna win like straight up. It's gonna be like it's also gonna be all luck. Apparently Southgate is gonna ring the changes. We might see Bo Palmer starting. It's gonna be interesting. But will he play them the same way that he played the other guys? So the players who were out of position. Bradley says Kepa coming in for Spain for penalties. Now that would be awesome. Unfortunately, he was not called up, says Bradley. Unmatched says this ref is nonsense. There's been a lot of calls, if we're being 100% honest about the Euro, that have been suspect the whole time through. Sergeant 47 says Portugal will win. It doesn't matter lucky or what. It's because if they win, it's going to be lucky. King Boani says AFCON was amazing, especially the Algeria Burkina Faso game. Hey, Simon. Simon has worked, man. Simon has worked. Fulkrug again being a nuisance. Again. Sam says, from your point of view, do you think this game has been entertaining? No. If I'm being honest, it hasn't been. There were parts that got a little bit more exciting, but for the most part, it hasn't been exciting. Like, I think what I want from Euro and what I expected from the Euros, right, was that a game like this 1-1 would have been a proper back and forth tactically, where you'd see that, okay, this team is trying this and that one is blocking this and doing all that stuff. I think this game has been cagey. It's just been two teams who came into this game thinking, okay, we're both going to play on transition, right? We're both going to play on transition. We're both going to try hit on the break. How do you hit the team on the break that is not playing on the break? It's only up until the goal scored, the goal was scored, that we saw a little bit of Germany, and I think Spain fell asleep. But after that, we haven't seen anything, man. The game died out after full time. True. Even after full time. You'd imagine that we're going into extra time right now. So when we're going into extra time, that 30 minutes, you'd think that Germany, being the host, having gotten a bit of an advantage going into extra time, they would have gone harder. They sat back. They decided to sit back. Why are you sitting back in extra time in a tournament that you're hosting in order to just go to the lottery of penalty kicks? It makes no sense to me, but that's what we saw. Germany got the better chances. They did. But also Spain had sacrificed all their attacking players. So you knew what was going to happen in the second half, But anyway, let's see how it works out. Mr. Football says CR7 keeps taking everything. Next is going to be goal kicks. Fella, there's that little guy that's playing in Copa America right now. There's a guy. Am I behind again? Okay, here we go. I'm going to see it just now. Oh! They're going home. They're going home. Well, I mean, home is right there. Technically, home is right there, but, I'm sorry, we still gotta watch the next game. Where are you going? Was it Olmo? I wanted to say Xolani, go to Olmo was the one. Xolani, it's a pity that the cutoff time for Lotto has gone past. It's a pity. Ngicela ama-Lotto numbers, Xolani.
I just got a notification. It's a goal.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I couldn't do it off. I don't couldn't do it off. Ziyakhala ke manje. Ziyakhala ke manje.
Ziyakhala ke manje. Germany.
Sisekake. But in big trouble, nothing is coming right. And nothing will ever come right.
I guess that's what happens. Wait, I've got more. 10+4. Unfair win, but says unmatched. Germany would deny a clear penalty. They don't want Musiala to win it, says NJ. Lulu the boss lady says, my Germany is out. Because it says, I look stunned. Yeah, I do. I was stunned. I didn't have proper stunning because I'm behind a little bit, but I was stunned. Maluma Kuto says, I asked how many people thought Rudiger was world class. I got a mistake in him, that one. And especially when Tar had to come off. I told you Spain would win, says Sam. Hey, 2-1 to Spain. Surely there's nothing left that Germany can do. Surely. Let's see. Ah! Okay. I told you Spain is winning. Why does no one listen? Okay, Mr. Football, I hear you. That looked offside, though. Tony Cruz, farewell. Says Sam. Edwin says 2014 World Cup cursed Germany. They are so lost. Mujan says Anthony Taylor is always at the center of controversy. Denied Germany a penalty. Sam because he says Spain must not venture forward now. Just keep one player up. That's all you need to do. Because we saw, that pass, that Spanish pass is not it, hey? Spain deserve it. You'll know that, says Cameza. Aye, Sergeant, leave me alone, please. Ref and Spain working together, says Oblak. Bahle says football is something else. Mr. Football says Yamal Euro before Mbappe. Oh, that would be incredible. Sabe says last chance. I guess I'm catching up. Oh, I just saw it now. King Bongani says ref helped Spain. If Germany got that penalty, things would have been different. Look at the German fans, Shem. Look at the German fans.
Abantu bayakhala ngikhanye ngiwani sikhala sibaningi nangumngani wami ngapha uyakhala
Sam.
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
Because of football. Look at the German fans. They're just showing German fans. Shem. Shem. Nagelsmann.
But I heard they will hurt you. Oh, no.
Luffy says Spain are winning it all. Unmatched says Spain is winning the Euros. NJ says Musiala gone. Switzerland needs to say football. My bro Olmo came up with something like I said. You did say, Kolan, you did say. Oh, thank you, Spain. Spain better win this tournament. You can't beat the host, then lose. Yeah, they've played good football, but here you'll come up against a team that has not done well anyway. Temingos says here's the Bellingham moment. Ngeke. I hate that I'm behind. Carvajal, okay, I see the red card. Shaka will pocket that PR merchant. Hey. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. But then tell me, if Caval's red card here, does it stand for the next game only, or what happens? Quarters, semis, final. So would he play in the final? Caval is tired, says Tshwane. Don't do this to me, Sam. Don't do this to me, Sam. Misses 2 games. Okay. Okay, it's over. Is it over? Are you sure? But Mr. OT, this VAR shame. But guys, what did you expect? Do we not complain about VAR every day when we're watching these games? Guys, I'm not gonna let people in because I need to do some changes for the next game. So I'm gonna stay on, but I'm gonna go into my call waiting screen and then I'll be back for France, Portugal. So I just need to make some changes quickly, then I'll be back in. Hey, buddy. I'll be back. Yes, it is full time, guys, but because of the gap between the two, I'm gonna keep it here, and then we'll just transition. But my setup is showing me flames now. What is happening to my setup? There we go. Okay. I just want to make sure that everything is fine before we start. I think we're okay. Okay, I'm back. So I just wanted to make sure that everything is okay. Apologies, guys, for that. Germany are out, and I'm happy. France, you are next. Yeah, man. What do you guys have against France, man? Yeah, I want France to win. I want France to win a major tournament, man. Again, since they've done it before so many times. So I want to see them take that. Let me see. Portugal will create an upset tonight. Those who think Mbappe FC goes through must sleep. Southgate must be the worst international football manager ever. Okay, let me do this. We've got around 8 minutes. Who wants to jump in and let's talk a little bit? I want 2 people. Let's talk a little bit about this upcoming game with Portugal and France. I want to get your thoughts pre the game starting. While I do that, let me just get ready. Spain versus Portugal, my dream final, says Ustemeza. Nati says, and Pessi paid Germany to be bad. Clone Wars, Southgate must be the worst international football manager ever. Allegedly signed a new contract. So he's about to be the worst for a very long time up to upcoming. Penaldo paid the rest of Spain to win. Spain made it 2-1. My prediction says MK. Lulu says Spain wanted Germany so badly. Sam says he's back. You're back, Sam. Welcome back. Let me hear what Pendula has to say. Pendula, welcome, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, sir, and you?
I'm good. Pendula, here we sit with Portugal versus France. This is Portugal, who are ranked 6th in the world, 4th in Europe, and France, who are ranked 2nd in the world and 1st in Europe. How do you think this game is going to go?
I think the stakes are going to be high, partly because Ronaldo versus Mbappe is something that tries to reflect what happened in the World Cup final with Messi and Mbappe.
Okay.
So I think, especially since Ronaldo is Mbappe's role model, I think today he's going to up his game even more. So we might just see a different Mbappe today. But overall, you know my views about this France team. They've always played poorly. They don't have, based on my perspective, direct wingers. So even also, but I like the fact that right now they started Kamavinga and Tshwane and Kante, so they're going to be solid in midfield. It's going to be hard for people like Bruno to break through that midfield. So it's not going to be really bad for France, but I still go with Portugal, mainly because of my agenda against France, especially since now that my favorite player Pogba is not playing. I actually feel like he is the center of that France team.
So then tell me, I've got 2 questions. France has Tchouameni, Kamavinga, and Kante in the middle. Are we going to continue seeing Kante playing an 8, sometimes a 10-ish role in this game? And then secondly, do you think CR7 is going to give us a performance owing to the fact that, man, he was saved? He even cried last time. Do you think that he might give a performance because of that?
Ronaldo, if he gets a chance, a clear-cut chance, he probably is probably gonna score it. If he gets a cross in, he's probably gonna head it in. The quality is there, but does he still have the pace? Does he still have the drive? Probably, but if there's no provision, I think you're gonna see the Ronaldo that we saw during the group stages. He's going to be silent, mainly because I really feel like the provision is going to be lacking today. What was the first question again?
No, the first question was that midfield of France, Tshwane, Camavinga, and Kante. How's it going to work? Are we going to see Kante playing that advanced, that number 8, number 10 type role he was playing last time, and the last game we saw him?
For me, like looking at the profile of the players, I don't see any person who can play the 10 role and stick with it. So I really think Kante will be deep lying, allow Tshwane to go forward, mainly because of the shooting ability. Also, I think it's going to be Camavinga is going to be running forward because he has that ability to dribble with the ball and rush forward and probably provide passes forward to the forward players.
So we've got Kolomwani, we've got Kylian Mbappe, we've got Griezmann as the front three. Will Griezmann maybe drop into that 10 role, or are they going to keep Are they going to keep with Kolo? How do you think the front three is going to play out?
At times, probably remember we once spoke about the fact that these coaches, they like experimenting. You saw in the first game where Mbappe and was it Kolomwani or was it Mbappe and Thuram were switching positions because it didn't really work out for Mbappe up front. So even for this guy that plays at Atletico, Griezmann, you see that he's being placed at the wing. Probably the coaches probably told him to drift down deep so that he has more numbers in midfield, especially in position, and overload the Portuguese center and CDMs. Probably you'd see a full back running to the space that is going to be left by Griezmann over there to provide more width, because we can't be compact while we have the ball. We need to have that space, which is something that I felt that Spain do well with those wingers that they have, such that they isolate the defenders. So isolating defenders will be really crucial, especially knowing that you have a person like Mbappe who will want to go wide and actually try to receive passes from people like Camavinga and exploit the space in behind.
According to what they're saying here, it's a 4-3-1-2. So that means Griezmann is actually going to be playing in the 10 with a flat 3 behind him, and Kolomwani and Kylian Mbappe playing as the 2 up front. That's going to be very interesting. I want to see how that dynamic is going to play out. But we're about to start the game. Pendulo, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oti.
I'll see you at halftime. Okay, guys. So obviously, like I said, we've got Portugal versus France. Like I said, Portugal is number 6 in the world. Portugal is number 6 in the world, 4th within Europe, whereas France is number 2 in the world, 1st in Europe. They're the best team in Europe, according to the rankings. They've played 2 games. Well, they've had 5 games, 2 wins, 3 draws, whereas Portugal has had 4 wins and a loss. 1st of July versus Slovenia was the last time Portugal played, which was the 0-0, where we saw a goat cry. We saw a goat cry because he thought he was out of this and all of that stuff, but they did manage to get the win versus Slovenia because of an incredible performance from Costa in goal. Oh, what a time to freeze. What's happening? And then France, last time out, they beat Belgium 1-0. The starting lineups are as follows. I have Megna in goal, Hernandez, Saliba, Upamecano, Kunde, Camavinga, Tchouameni, Kante, Kolomwani, Mbappe, and Griezmann. Guys, apologies, I've just frozen here. What the hell, man? Jeez. And then you have, on the Portugal side, Costa, Cancelo, Diaz, Pepe, Mendes, Vitinha, Palhinha, Silva, Fernandez, Leao, and Ronaldo. Pretty much the team that they played when they were playing versus Slovenia. Well, not Slovenia, versus Georgia. The game that they lost, the game versus Turkey. Because for Georgia, they rested a lot of people. Apologies, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties again. How's the guys today? Niggas today. I don't understand. I'm gonna rub off my timer because we're only in now. But I'll let you know how it's going. As far as I am, they have kicked off. It is 1 minute in, or about 1 minute 30 in. Here comes France. Oh, who was that to? I want to see how this is going to work out. Because they've gone with the three of in the midfield. They've gone with Camavinga, Tshwane, and Kante, and it seems like they want to play them as a three. But in the past few games that they've been playing these players, Kante has been venturing forward and actually carrying that French midfield. He's been the number 10. He's been trying to assist. He's been taking shots. He's been at the back to go and defend. He's been doing everything within that midfield because guys like Rabiot, who's not in the team today, were slacking in a way. And Tshwane was a little bit lost in the game that he played, right? So that's going to be interesting to see what exactly happens with that three. But I see that Griezmann has been asked to play in the number 10 role. Another one who's played in the number 10 role previously in this tournament. But the problem is that number 10 role, he gets a bit lost. I think he's looking for a striker in front of him that can put the ball down for him so that he can play, take shots, do all of that stuff. In terms of actually dictating play, we're gonna see if Griezmann can do that job. The other interesting part is that Kolomouani is brought in to this team over Dembele, is brought into this team over, forgetting his name, who played in the other games, which is also very interesting. They're playing as the two up front, but we know that what's probably going to happen is Kylian Mbappe is going to go all the way out to the left, Kolomouani is going to go all the way out to the right, and maybe Griezmann will be more of a false 9 than a 10 in this situation, because that's where these players tend to be comfortable. The wing play will be something that we're going to watch to see if Hernandez is going to support Kylian Mbappe when he goes wide, maybe make some fake runs to allow Kylian Mbappe to come inside. And on the other end, will we see Koundé push up? Because Koundé tends to be a little bit of a weakness for France on the right-hand side. The N1, he's a freeway, he's a highway, whatever you want to call it. It's very easy to get through that side. In terms of Portugal, what's interesting about Portugal is that you have players like Bruno Fernandes, you have players like Silva who are on the pitch. But if you've seen what Portugal has been doing in the past few games, is that they've essentially just been going wide and pointing to this man, Leao. He's been the guy that has been the busiest player, having to come out and get the ball and actually drive the team forward on the wings. I think Cristiano Ronaldo, in the past few games, the weakness that has been the weakness in the game for Cristiano Ronaldo has been him dropping back. I think he's so eager to try to get the ball that he's dropping all the way back, but he doesn't have that explosive pace that he used to have to get back into position. So you'll find that a lot of the defenders or the defenders that they face have an easier time because the guy who's meant to be the striker, he's standing over there. We know that they're not going to play it up the right-hand side. Fernandes and Silva are not going to combine. And then they're going to play to Leao, which means that when Leao gets all the way up the pitch and crosses the ball, Ronaldo's not there. All I have to deal with most of the time with the taller players, taller defenders, I don't have to worry about Bruno and Bernardo Silva in terms of them heading the ball or trying to win aerial duels. So it's been interesting to see this Portugal team play, because I don't feel as though there's a style of play. I don't feel as though they know how they're going to progress the ball. I don't feel as though they know how they're going to get their goals, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Mali in the comments says, wrong passes from both teams. King Bongani says, Portugal are not playing like a team that's killing them. Sam says, do you think Ronaldo has the confidence to play well? I think I don't need him to have the confidence. I just need him to be a box striker. Somebody needs to sit Cristiano down and say, my guy, your strength is the box. You need to stay in the box. that is all you need to be. That is the only place where you need to find yourself. The box. That's exactly where you need to be. Let's see what they're going to do with him here. ZN says, Angakhali Ronaldo today. Hey, we'll see, man, Shem. He thought he was done. He thought he was out. I don't know if he's got another Euros in him. I don't know if he's got another World Cup in him, to be honest with you. So maybe he thought, Shem, I'm going to be out. Argentina might go and do the business that side at Copa America. Luckily, his teammates corralled around him. I mean, luckily they have the Nations League. Was it the Nations League? They have a Euro. Did they have a Nations League? I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see how the game pans out. Right now, you can see that, you know, Mbappe is a little bit wider on the left. Kolomoane is a bit wider on the right-hand side. Kante is playing an advanced role. Like I said, look at where he's picking up positions. I think they want him to win the ball back higher up. But then it becomes a little bit of an issue when they're defending. Kante has been doing a lot of work. Kante is carrying this French team. If we're being 100% honest, he's carrying them. King Bohani says, Argentina, that side, Messi missed the penalty. But he's probably going to come right at some point. Mali says, Ronaldo must stay close to Upamecano. Yes. Not Saliba. Not Willow, the Rolls Royce. You need to stay close to Upamecano because he does have a mistake in him. I agree 100% with that one. But they need to switch it up, man. They need to switch it up. You can't keep having your attacks go through Mendes and Liao alone. You understand who's in the midfield? Guys, look, I'll give you an example. What do we know Cancelo? What is Cancelo good at? Or what have we seen him do at Manchester City? Inverting. So you can literally have Cancelo invert into a midfield, have Bruno Fernandes for the final ball, have Bernardo Silva as somebody who can play off of those guys, who wants those 1-2s. You'd expect this midfield to be ticking. Like you expect this midfield is going to be hot. But that's not what they're doing. This is what's frustrating me about the big teams in the Euros. They don't have a game play. They don't have a game plan. They don't have a way to progress the ball. France, look at France. No, but they're just confused. I want you guys, this game, I want you guys to watch Griezmann. That's all. Just watch Griezmann today and see what happens with him. Watch Griezmann, watch Tshwane. And watch how confused they are as to what exactly are we meant to be doing in the game? Like, what exactly is our role? Then watch Kante and how he's going to be the all-saver of the whole pitch, going there, coming back, going there, coming back. Hey, I don't know, man. I'm disappointed by the big teams. So disappointed by the big teams. Guys, if you have not followed, please follow. Send some gifts. You know, we've been here for 2 games. I know I am lagging and this thing keeps buffering, but we'll carry on watching this game and get through it. France with the corner there. Sam says, I'm surprised that Kante still has it in him. I'm not surprised that he has it in him because I think Kante's talents and skills are not technical skills. It's the stamina. He's got this unreal stamina, right? He's got this ability to be everywhere all at once, you know? And I think that what I'm surprised is that they're asking Kante to do all of these other things. I've seen Kante trying to assist. I've seen Kante giving a final ball. I've seen him shooting. And you can tell that it's not a place where he plays and feels comfortable, right? So I'm surprised that Didier Deschamps is asking him to go up and play those advanced roles. You know, it's interesting because then the other question you ask is, what are the other guys doing as Kante is doing this? As Kante is having to defend on the one end, win the ball back, go up and play the... What is Tshwane doing? What was Rabiot doing? Excuse me. What is Griezmann's role? King Bongani says, France are star-packed, but not getting it right. They have been lucky to get this far. Unmesh says this game needs an early goal so it can be fun. 100%. I agree 100% to that statement. Mendes Liao. Kunde is in trouble if he doesn't have support, but it's going to be Mendes and Liao. What France should do, Tshwane, your job is to back up Kunde. Kunde is not the best defender. Back him up, sit with him, don't allow those two. Don't worry about what's happening on the other side because Portugal is not going to play that side most of the time. You two sit together and play and play bodyguard. King, Tshwane play bodyguard for Kunde and guard that side. That's where Portugal is going to be going. The other problem with Portugal that I see, fine, Liao gets up the pitch. Mendes gets up the pitch, plays the cross. Ronaldo has to beat two players. Ronaldo has to beat two players inside the box in order for him to win that header or win that chance. What are the chances? What are the chances that something's going to happen there? You know, so, hey, tactically, interesting times that we're going to see for these teams. You missed a lot, Agent. You missed a lot. You missed a lot, but I understand. We all go through those things sometimes. Even me. Kichaisaeli sometimes because, but you know. I keep lagging. I'm streaming, guys. Apologies. King Bongani says Ninja Turtle Mbappe needs to show why Real Madrid signed him. Oh, Ninja Turtle Kylian Mbappe what's going to be interesting when he gets to Real Madrid is how does he fit in a team when he's not the king? This has been the fight of the Euros, right? Do the coaches have balls enough to tell these guys that I don't need you doing a million things and running all over the place? I need you to stick to the plan. So for me, these Euros is telling for what Mbappe is going to be when he gets to Real Madrid because, hey man, you can't. Vinicius is on the left, he's there. Rodrigo's on the left, he's there. Bellingham is running up the middle, he's there. They've got a system. How do you integrate yourself into that system and stop yourself from getting bored when you get bored and have to go back? Watch the Euros. They get bored. Well, not necessarily bored. They crave the ball. The ball is not coming to them. Then they go and look for it. Structure gone. We watched how many minutes of France? Can somebody tell me how France scores? How are they meant to score? How do they progress the ball? How do they get forward? What is the plan? What is the play? At least with Portugal, I can tell you that left-hand side is going to be busy all game long. It's something that they do, that they repeat and do over and over again. Corner Portugal. Let's see if they can make it count. Let's see if they can make it count. It's going to be an interesting game. Very tactical, says Napoleon. Abuti. Napoleon. King, Madrid. Will Real Madrid play with a 4-2-1-3 to fit Mbappe? That's what I want to see. Because Kroos is also gone, so you don't have that type of deep-lying playmaker. I guess you could ask Kamavinga to do it, but I mean, look. You could ask Kamavinga to do it, but can he do it at the level of Kroos? Will you maybe repurpose Modric for that midfield, for the deeper part of the midfield. I don't know. Agent says tactical. My way of saying not boring. No, I didn't miss much. No, there's not much you're gonna see from this game. What I will say is that Portugal, that simplicity that they play with it's actually France is not adapting to what Portugal is doing. Tor says, Joe, this was a tough game. Portugal, they're not afraid. But would you be afraid? Because, again, the amount of work that Mbappe would have to do in order to cause us problems, or cause us, why am I saying us? To cause Portugal problems is a lot. Colomboani is not going to give him much. Griezmann is not going to give him much. So, if you can just keep progressing the ball and going for it, okay. What type of match will be England versus Portugal? I don't know. England, Portugal. England will have more of the ball, would have more of the ball, would have more of the chances. But Ronaldo might have a little bit more space, if that makes sense. Sam, just hope CR7 gets his Euro goal, says King Bohan. And he needs that goal. And he needs that. I'm sure his heart when he had to pass that ball to Bruno. Because he's got an assist. When he had to pass that ball to Bruno, I'm sure just inside, man. Oh, inside it was tough. $17 minutes in, according to my thing. Obviously, I'm probably behind. 17 minutes in. And yeah, there hasn't been much. Mara France. Portugal are going to do the same thing to you over and over again, and you're just going to allow it. The only problem with Portugal is that they have one person that they're aiming for in the box. It's just one. Mto says the French definitely miss Pogba with his range of passes. Did you hear Kylian Mbappe speaking about it? I think I saw a quote about Kylian Mbappe where he said that, I'm paraphrasing, Pogba, he would just make a run and Pogba would find him. Just make a run and Pogba would find him. He doesn't have that anymore. So now he has to go look for the ball. Tshwane says Portugal will score first. Let's see. Probably. Euros has been not about the performance of the team. It's been about the worse the team usually scoring first. Agent says it was CR7 PR. He needed the assist to be the highest assist ever. That's why. But his face, Agent, did you see his face? Afterwards, he was like, yo, I need a Euro goal, man. I need a Euro goal. There's probably some sort of record that he's trying to chase. You know, one of the players to score the most consecutive in the most tournaments type of shandies. Mali says, why he no longer runs behind defenders? Mbappe or CR7? Mbappe, again, I think it's just responsibility. He's got so much responsibility on his head, or he feels like it as the star, that he wants to touch the ball at all moments. Oh, shot. Okay. This is actually a nice game, though. It's starting to become a nice game. Tor says, the way he cried after missing the pen in the last game, I felt for him. Ooh, missing a pen without having a goal in the tournament. We know who he is. This Mendes guy is too nice of a keeper. Wait, Mendes or Maignan? Maignan. King Bogani says CR7 needs to be like how Penny was at Pirates, box-to-box striker. He must just stay in the box. I think for me, just stay in the box, man. I know this game has not been entertaining, but Portugal have been the better side. Portugal have been the better side with the same thing. They've just been hitting France with the same thing. Mendes overlap. Give it to Leao. Mendes overlap. Mendes crosses the ball. Evan, what's going on? Hi, Malikare. This one is also acting up now. It's showing me Celtic. Why is it showing me a friendly for Celtic Heaven? Exactly, stay in the box. He's no longer like how he used to be. True. But Mcho, they must not let Mbappe run at them. Why is it showing me? Jeez, man. Hey, Tshwane says that Portugal keeper will work tonight. Mali says I'm watching it. I have no problem. I think it's because of my phone. I think it's because of my phone, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm back. Tukullo says Ronaldo just walking around. That's what he does mostly these days. That's what he does. It's sad. It's sad. He doesn't have that thing anymore, but he also doesn't have supply. You know? Dino says Mbappe needs to play more centrally. He tried it. I think, again, it becomes a situation where he needs the ball. So he knows that when I go out wide, the ball comes to me a little bit easier than inside, you know? But when he plays centrally, man, he gets itchy feet. He wants to go and fetch the ball, you know? It's Harry Kane, for example, when you don't have supply. King Bohani says the game is going to be a 1-goal game. Abuti says Ronaldo will surprise people tonight. I hope. Do you think that Portugal needs to sacrifice one of Bruno or Bernardo Silva? Because Bernardo Silva as a winger is not using his strength. It's not playing to his strengths, and he doesn't get to dictate the game the way that we know Bernardo Silva to dictate the game. Like, I'm still looking at Martinez, the coach, and I'm like, you have two of the best passers, tempo players, but yet you play them so far away from each other. Guys, the right-hand side for Portugal, the right-hand side has Cancelo, has Bernardo Silva up there. You also have the option of having Bruno Fernandes go to that side. They should be murdering teams. They should be murdering teams. Exactly, Tshwane. He's not a winger. Why play him as a traditional winger? I don't get it. Msabe says, back with a bang. Come on, France. Let's see. Free kick to France. Played in by Griezmann. Okay, it's out. Look at where Silva has to play, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's stuff that happens in the background, but some of the choices that these people have made, these coaches have made, they just make no sense. Poor free kick, very poor free kick. That was a very poor free kick. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. "25 minutes in, according to this clock. Still nothing of substance, really. Mtua says, I think this France is so predictable, no creative midfielders to do something inventive. And they stuck Griezmann into that position as though he would do something. Do you know what I would do, right? Do you know what I would do? And I'm still calling for this. What I would do is take out Griezmann or Kolomowani, just play Giroud. And what you do, okay, I take out Moani, take out Giroud, take out somebody, Tshwane. I'll probably take out Tshwane, play with the two there, have Griezmann in front of them, with Griezmann in front of them, Liao, with Giroud there. Then you bring the game closer, you centralize the game. And what you do is you play off of Giroud's strengths. There's two things that Giroud does very well. He's an incredible target man. So he enjoys putting the balls down. So Griezmann, you can play. Mbappe, if you stick within my vicinity, will play. He also likes to do 1-2s. So Griezmann, we can play the 1-2s. Mbappe, if you're coming off the wing on a certain time, you can give me the ball and I can give you the wall pass through. Have them be a little bit more active by having a target man there. But if you don't have a target man there, Mbappe is literally running around free. Like he's just running around. We don't know exactly what he's meant to do, when he's meant to win the ball, right? You're not going to get as many transition opportunities. Here's the transition. But there's no support. Wait the king. Why is Mbappe captain? Star player, Tshwane. Star player. Mto says Kunde is going to have a long day. Rafael Leal is coming at him there. I told you guys. But it's what Portugal play. It was Portugal play. Whether Kunde was going to be there or not, they were going to play up the left-hand side. That's what they do. That left-hand side is how they play. The right-hand side is dead. Bernardo Silva and Fernandez are dead. They're nowhere. France need to pick up their socks and be more creative in the middle. But then that's why Tshwane, I was asking Abuti, I was asking the question. Tshwane, Kamavinga, Kemang Kante. Who's the ball progressor there? Because from the games we've watched, Kante has been asked to progress the ball. And you sit back and you go, why is Kante progressing the ball? Griezmann at 10, he just walks around. He just runs around. He's late to the party when he has to collect the ball. He's late to the party when he has to be the supporting run when they're attacking. He's just late. Hey, man. The baby says, this game is so tough. Sergeant 47 says, yeah, I told you guys, don't underestimate Portugal. Mara, even Portugal, Liao beats Kunde over and over and over again. Fine. You're crossing to one man who's standing in between defenders. Bruno Fernandes is so afraid of going towards the left-hand side that you don't even have a cutback option. Liao doesn't have options in the box for all of the work he's done so far. Hey guys. King Moani says France's midfield lacks that engine. Sam says these are one of the two best teams in the world, but this game that they're giving us, it's literally number 6 in the world Portugal versus number 2 in the world France. Dino says his crosses never reach their destination. Oh, almost. Tuli says Liao is going to cause havoc on the break. The coach let him stay up front when they're defending. That could be something. Bradley says France is missing Paul Pogba so bad. This midfield is pop. Deep lying playmaker. Deep lying playmaker. Tshwane says, isn't that a foul? I gotta see it again. I'm not sure if it was. Then Ronaldo, no service. Mbappe, no service. Aye, guys. Aye. No. Mali says strikers are in trouble these days. The supply is atrocious. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Why is Bruno Fernandes? Oh, these games are so frustrating. Sabe says Pepe is finished. Come on, Mbappe. Aye. Look, Mendes, Liao. Mendes, Liao, cross. Mendes, Liao. Mendes, Liao, cross. But how old is Pepe since he's still playing? Yet our players at home have to hang up their boots. I don't think they have that many quality players all the way through, to be honest with you. But yeah, also, which coach is going to say I'm not picking Pepe? Guys, AFCON Ibimnandi. AFCON was incredible. Tuli, you can say that again. AFCON was incredible. Island. Oh, Cancelo's finally pushing up on that side. Then there's no one to give the ball to. Am I crazy, guys? Am I crazy to say Bruno, Cancelo, and Fernandes should be tight? In that, like, they should be tight. Fine, you're choosing to put them off the right. They should be tight. We should be seeing more combinations coming from that side. I don't know. Am I expecting too much? Maybe. 32 minutes in, it is still 0-0. France has been nowhere, man. France has been nowhere. But as it is in the look at where Kante is. Remember, I told you guys that he's the one who has to play those passes. Look at where Kante is. Griezmann missed 2 chances in the game versus was it Turkey or Georgia? I don't know anymore. Pepe, the original OG, reminds me of all of the Jomo Cosmos defenders. Yeah, Andrew Rabuta. Jaws of life. Copa America, Imnandi says Umsabe. Kimboani says there's no other player to replace Pepe in the national team. Dude is old. The striker zone can be a lonely place these days. I think also, but France is promising. The only problem is finishing. Portugal has looked better. Far better. I don't know about France being promising. I don't know about that one, but Portugal's look better in this game. Colombo 1 instead of best Giroud is crazy. And I get it. Look, I understand. Didier Deschamps is probably trying to move away from certain players. So he's trying to get rid of the Girouds. He's trying to get rid of certain people. I get it. Mara, this thing that we're watching here. Guys. We can't say it's better. We can't say it's better. Latinko says, but okay. Latinko says no shots on target through Portugal. True, but if we look at the times they've gotten into the box, the times that they've beaten their man in the final third, I'd say Portugal looks a bit better in terms of their attacking. France, it's broken. Something is a problem there. Depending only on CR7, Tor says Saliba is bullying CR7. Guys, Saliba's world class, guys. Saliba is and Ushai basic, man. That's what I love about Ushai basic. Dino says both captains are not in the game. No, not at all. Bega says Mavuso, we all know OT is an undercover Ronaldo fan. Oh, I like Ronaldo. There's no undercover. I like Ronaldo. Not my GOAT, but I like Ronaldo. We actually had this chat. Cristiano and Messi are not my GOAT. My GOAT is Ronaldinho. So I like Ronaldo very much. Very much. But this one. Pendulo says Saliba is the best centre back in the world. I will not fight that statement. I will not fight that statement. Liao Mendes. Hey, Mendes is going to be tired after tonight. Can you play a 1-2, guys? Like, can you play? Why is Bernardo Silva running into the box? Why is Bernardo? What is he going to do in the box with a defender? Who's the 10 here? Bradley says Liao is wasting those crosses. I man, cross the ball into the box. My question is, look at where Ronaldo's standing right now, right? 2 defenders there. Cross comes in. If Liao plays the cross, are we expecting Bernardo Silva to get onto the end of that ball? If Bernardo Silva plays the cross, are we expecting Liao to get it? So essentially, Ronaldo is standing there alone with all the defenders looking right at him. For example, what are you meant to do? It's like that Kane thing. Kane is standing in the box by himself with all these defenders right around him. What are you meant to do? Maybe after halftime it will be better, says Mali. Prince says all they have to do is cross the ball into the box. House there 7, why is he not attacking the 6-yard box? You see, he has Panela, man. I think what says that me or CR7 has grown lazy. I will agree with that one. I will agree 100% with that one. That's why I don't want to see Ronaldo coming back to collect the ball. You want him to use all of his energy to beat Upamecano in terms of maybe runs in behind, maybe if he still can, maybe if he can muster up just a little bit of energy, or you want him to be the man who gets off on the end of early crosses. Ronaldo giving the ball to Liao there on the side does nothing for me because there's no box threat after that. What is the box threat? You know, like, technically doesn't make sense. CR7, why is he so useless in the box as Sergeant 47? They're not coming to the box with numbers. They're only exactly, Dino. There's only one man to cross to. You can't even get a touch of the ball, so Sergeant 47. Lulu says, I was expecting a lot from CR7, but at this moment, he's nowhere to be found. I think, to be fair to him, I think he's at that stage of his career where he needs to be carried. I think he needs another player, man. Preferably to play with him in like a 10, a double with 2 strikers. Make them 2 strikers. I think he needs that support. Guys, where's Kylian been? And this is World Cup finalist France. Can't find the style of play. At least put Dembele on. You know, Kolomoane out, put Dembele on, because you know that Dembele will do that thing where he runs at his defender and falls and wins you guys a free kick. And maybe you can do something with those things. Mara, what we've been seeing now. Hi, guys. Besides being the star player of the team, why is Mbappe the captain? Maybe he has the aura. I was expecting a lot. Ronaldo is not looking for the ball, not even a little, but he's dropping back into positions that make no sense. Guys, are you watching João Cancelo? He's Coten Lomfan. This game needed an early goal, says Unmatched. We're now 40 minutes into here. Vitinha is the boss, says Sergeant 47. All you can hope is that Cristiano scores the free kick for himself, man. It's getting sad at this point. Bradley says, as much as Dembele is not lethal with the goal, that man can give Portugal the run. Exactly. He puts pressure on your left back. So wherever your left back is, you got to give away a ton of fouls when Dembele is the master of winning fouls. that are on the left-hand side, on the edge of the box. That's where he wins all of these things. And you could probably get something from that. It's better than what's happening here. Hey, Sergeant. Can CR7 just go so we can rest his King Bongan? He's not going to score, man. Hey, is this really going to go to penalties? I can't do another penalties, man. Napoleon says, I'm smelling a goal or a tap-in. Let's hope. Look, they even took him off of free kick duty. It's not looking good for Cristiano. It's not looking good for Cristiano. Not at all. This has been a very poor first half. It's been a very poor first half. You know, when a first half is better when you've got tactics involved and you're watching two teams go tactic for tactic, back and forth, question, answer, question, answer. These ones are just here, man. It's been horrible. Sergeant said it's definitely going to penalties. Tabi says it's going to penalties. Dino says it's been horrible. Agent says, I'm so sleepy. Guys, it's been bad, man. And there's fewer and fewer games in the Euros. CR7 was expecting to kick that one. I think was the Look at where CR7 is. So who's in the box? Who's meant to get the ball when it goes into the box? It's like when Kane dropped back and hit that long ball into an area for England. It's like, okay, Kane, who's meant to be there? And then the positional discipline goes. Yeah. A very sad, poor first half, says Napoleon. He looked disappointed after that kick. Simon said, CR7 is now a midfield, guys. Princess, they can't get the ball to the box. Again, João Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes. You cannot progress a ball. Jeez. King Bongani says, yes, it was a poor first half. Reminds me of a few Soweto derbies that ended 0-0. Please, guys, we're on holiday. King Bongani, we're on holiday, man. Leave us alone with that type of stuff. Leave us alone. Just, give me a second. Sorry, guys, just needed to get something. I've been streaming since 6. Okay. Let me see. Halftime. I want to hear. Hi, man.
He's not making us miss. There would have been a lot of drama by now. Yeah. Knockout rounds are after. Guys, come on.
What's going wrong, Mto? What's going wrong? What's happening in this game?
There's some fear from the players because it's a knockout game and they don't want to make any mistakes. But they're not really taking the game to each other. For me, I feel like they just conservative. Both teams, no shots, nothing. And okay, at least Portugal, when they get into the box, they try and cross, but with CR7, after 7 guys, now Messi, they must have it's shy. They spent. They're no longer the same.
Yeah.
So for me, they should be doing what Umar and Kroos have done and say that after this Euros, we're out. But as long as one is still hasn't retired, we still see. For me, again, Martinez should have learned from the previous coach. The previous coach, I remember the World Cup, after Ronaldo, after Ramos, and then they played different. I think with Ronaldo, man, it makes him the central point, and it's so predictable in the attack. So they need to put in another striker, maybe, and try something different.
So can we try this? Try turn down your volume a little bit on the phone. I think there's a bit of an echo coming through. I'm gonna just.
Can you hear me properly now?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, no.
What is the solution to
no,
this?
For me, this game, guys, it's probably one of the worst games of this Euros, if we're being honest, for entertainment value. No. Unless somebody saw it different, I don't know if it's tactical or that's what these analysts will say. Hey, it's such a tactical game. We're not saying anything. I would use Pitso's words. Pitso when they say, "Hi, they playing this? Play football and score, man."
And we even have transition and what. Sometimes I don't even understand what they're saying. They say, hey, these guys are talking. I mean, just win the game, guys.
Just win the game.
I'm going to come back and turn everything to tshwane. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm all right, Mr. Rich.
Chile, what's going on, man? I was told to be excited for the Euros. We're gonna see tactics and stars, and they play better football than AFCON. What is happening in this game?
Yo, bruh, we're thinking, man. You'll tell me if I'm watching a different game. You have probably one of the best teams and squads in the world. Right? Top 10 ranked, both the teams. The highest stars in the world, both teams. Right? But Utatile, Ofela Batatile, there's no build-up play. You're not enjoying the ball, you're not attacking each other. Ronaldo is at the halfway line. Ronaldo is a goal scorer. Take Ronaldo, you put him at 9. Imagine not too much. You need to feed Ronaldo those balls. You need to find Ronaldo in the box the whole time. He cannot be drifting out being a winner. Portugal, they're doing the same thing over and over. Left side overload. We're bypassing so many people. We're looking for that cross. But there's no build-up play. France, on the other hand, bruh. I was looking for a game where I'm going to be on the edge, A nice game, enjoy the football, but there's not even an identity as to which team plays how, because we've only seen that left side overload by Portugal. Ronaldo is on that same left side, when he should be playing high up there. Ronaldo shouldn't be coming back at Omaka. Khotmani Mudil, that body's tight. Don't overwork Ronaldo. Get him in the box. Get him scoring those goals. That's all he's good at. He needs good supply. The players that he's playing with, Bernardo's, those guys, Batis, they need to be playing more centrally. This thing, I want to go left side, across the ball the whole time. It's not going to work. They're not going to get a goal like that.
Okay. For time, so I'm going to come back to it. Let me go to Pendulo.
Dadeuti.
Hi. What's all?
Yeah, uthata. Mpa nna ntho e ke e bonang hore potso e bang both teams are going to come up with is that how do we find the goal?
Yeah.
Because our usual ways of trying to penetrate through the defense are not appearing to be working. Because you can see, indeed, Portugal are using this left-hand side of Liao to try and penetrate, especially knowing the weaknesses of Pepe. But still, Ronaldo is alone, is isolated in deep down inside the box. When the cross comes, the boy has already utilized energy. There might not be even precision behind the cross. And there's still no time because we've got people like Saliba there who are quality defenders. How are you going to try and get Ronaldo? Yes, the boy is a good crosser, but I really feel that the fact that there's too much pressure on him, it deprives him of his actual abilities. That is, not only crossing, but trying to pass the defender and try and get that goal. But now I think the instruction is that try to find Ronaldo. Whereas Ronaldo is alone there against world class defenders.
Yeah.
Even for France, on the left hand side, they're trying to use the left hand side. But for them, one thing that I see is that they don't have a plan. They look like people who never train, especially forward, because they do get forward. That's not that's a definite truth. But you see that the final third passes, they don't connect because it appears as if these people don't actually know how each other, they don't know each other and how they should play. So it's just a dull game, but it's interesting to see what they will going to do in the second half.
Okay. I'm gonna come back. Let me bring in Ore. Ore, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, and you, sir?
I'm good. Tell me, what did you see from this first half?
I could say AFCON is better. It's like an Arsenal and Man City game.
Yeah.
It's like they're waiting for the first person to strike. And that's not a good thing because like we want to see football, man. Because like is football these days it's no longer football. Because I knew maybe
tactical.
Like it's a technical game. Like go at each other, like strike each other. Tactics will see us half time. And like so, like I feel like it's too technical. They should just play football. Try play football. Because if they try going about the tactics way, they're starting to make football boring. I'd rather go watch bafana right now. Because we can't see horror. We are like we are seeing nothing. Like zero production. 0.0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to come back. Let me go to Tuli. First time, tell me, what did you see here?
2025, an African team is winning the World Cup.
Hey, hola.
No, my name, Mr. OT, this game, it's too technical and it's taking away the rawness of football. Yeah. So what I'm seeing, Portugal is trying to use a break through Leao, as I did mention in the comment. I've been seeing him not helping out Mendes when they are marking. So I see Roberto Martinez is always calling him back to stand there by the center line. So they're trying to, at least if they can get a break, they can just pass it to him directly. But if France is doing good in terms of counter pressing whenever they lose a position on that side. because you can see Ukawunde is overlapping and is leaving him alone that side. Yeah, yeah. So maybe if France can just switch Mbappe and take him to that side and assist Ukawunde in terms of attacking. I think it will kind of neutralize Portugal in terms of Leal Emma on the center, because it will force him to go double up on Mbappe yabo. But nje yale game yabhora yo.
Okay. Let me go
And
to
Bruno, I'm not sure which position is Bruno playing, because now it seems like whenever they have to deliver the ball into the box, there's always no numbers for Portugal, because Bruno, you see him on the side all the time, and centrally there's nothing. So no.
Okay. I'm gonna come back. Let me go to Tom. Tell me, win this game for me for both teams. What do both teams have to do very quickly? And also, what is your score prediction?
Lay extra time, Mr. OT. So it could be 0-0, but if there are goals in these games, it would mean for me the subs have done their job, because the first 11 from both sides haven't been able to really create these meaningful chances. I think if I am France, I would try something different. I would take out Kolo Moan and put in Dembele and see if maybe they would stretch the defense of Portugal. But again, there's no central forward for France who's gonna get the ball, because Dembele is more like a wing. He's gonna just cross the balls. Who's there? Because Mbappe is on the other side. Yeah, well, that's the other issue. Then they need to sort that out. And then for Portugal, for me, if Ronaldo is not gonna be running go 6-yard box, I don't see the point of him being there, because it's just there for pass to what's this pass called, man? Where you just passing back.
The square, the game. Yeah, I know which one. The cutback.
Yeah. So he's not really penetrating. He's not really trying to be there to go after my chances. No.
Okay.
You see, the previous game was better, because we saw a traditional number 9, Full Crook didn't have a lot of chances, but the chances that he got, you could see, man. That's what Portugal needs in this game, because they at least crossing the ball, but there's no one going after those crosses. So yeah, but it's gonna be a tough watch.
Tshwane, tell me, what's your score prediction? But also, how should these teams approach the second half in order to win?
France, I think they need a Dembele and a Giroud in there, so that they can maybe try and retain the ball more.
Okay.
With Portugal, you have a Ronaldo in your team. There are many number 9s that are lazy in the world. You get that brother into a number 9 position. He plays the lazy number 9. You feed the team off him. You have Bernardo, Fernandez. Maybe you take out left back, you sacrifice a defender. You add a midfield. You pick the midfield. You don't give Mbappe space. I mean, you can win this game easy for Portugal. I think Portugal will win this game, actually, looking at the type of players they have.
Okay.
But they need to retain the ball more. Stop this thing of trying to make runs and trying to move the ball quick. Enjoy that football. Have a nice build-up. Build some chemistry. Get a goal, you win this game.
Okay. Pendulo, win this game for me for both sides. What should they do in the second half in order to win this game?
Thank you again, Mr. OT. Yeah, if I was coach, I was gonna scratch my head for a long time. But I'll also go with what my brothers are saying. at Dembele side, unpredictability, because now it appears that you're using the left hand side much like with Portugal, so that you can be able to isolate the old man there in Pepe and try to get something, because the only shot that France had was the shot by Tshwane deep in the early in the first half, and also try to. I want Kamavinga to take more responsibility, because I see he's more on the ball. The receiving the ball is distributing. Most of the accurate passes are coming through him. But then now there's space in front of you, boy. You have the energy, you've got the talent, you've got the dribbling skills. Enter the spaces, Brian, because you also have the magnetism about yourself. That the ball, it's not easy for the ball to be for opponents to take the ball away from you. So take the ball, go forward. That's what we know you for, even from your Rennes days. So probably you can even bring Giroud in, so that you can have that target man. Have Mbappe, Giroud, the Dembele, then probably you might just get something out of that. Also keep the same midfield. Try and I'll just tell this boy, Kante, to remain there in midfield and just guard everything. Allow Kamavinga to be the one progressing forward because of the mind and the creativity and the talent. Let's go to Portugal without wasting any time. I think, because I don't think they're going to change the strategy. They're going to still using keep using the left hand side. Try to isolate the midfield such that Bruno gets more chances at goal, because he's good at that. Also, probably if you can drift to a 4-4-2, bring in Goncalo Ramos. Don't take Ronaldo out, so that when those crosses come in, there's more people, more strikers in the box, so that you can be able to finish. I think the score here is going to be, let's say 1-0 to Portugal.
Okay. All right, let me go to you. To win this game for me, what should both teams do in the second half in order to win this game? And what is your prediction?
You see, Portugal, they must play a false nine by the striker there.
Okay.
Because the problem is that Saliba doesn't need us. When you play against Saliba, you must play with a striker that is quick. That will make him run wire. So like Ronaldo is like a target man. He's gonna stand there, wait for crosses with him to the ball eye. And then France, I feel like they should just put in Dembele on the wing, so they can keep the team running, flowing fast. And for me, I know France is gonna win this one. Maybe 1-0. 1-0 to France.
One says Portugal, one said another one. Okay, let me go to Ntuli. Tuli, win this game for me for both sides. In the second half.
Okay, for France, I think they need to eliminate one CDM, because they have 3. And then from there, they can shift Mbappe centrally, to Dembele, and that boy, is it Bakoli, that guy from PSG.
Okay.
That young man, yeah. I think that will do for them. And then for Portugal, just take out Cristiano Ronaldo and put about Jota and about net and add speed. Ronaldo is a passenger. Yeah.
Score prediction?
Portugal win on goal, Saliba.
On goal? Yeah, man. Hey, leave my Saliba alone. Okay, no, Tuli. Thank you so much. Thank you to the guys who joined me now halftime. Okay, the second half is on. We're about 3 minutes in according to this. I may be behind because I'm streaming. Okay, here's my thing. Both sides have potential. Both sides have good players that could do certain things. The problem is that you are creating situations where you are predictable. So, for example, Portugal. We know that you're going to go up the left-hand side. We know that Mendes and Liao are going to be overloaded on that side. That's how you attack. So then now what we do is we say, when you get into the point of attack, Ronaldo might have... Oh, here we go. Ronaldo might have a good job in saying, I'm going to keep my the two center backs honest. But then you need somebody else, maybe at the top of the box, Bruno Fernandes, following on the left-hand side, running in to get a cutback. I think right now, the reason why Ronaldo is nowhere in this game is because he's alone. Oh, excuse me, he's alone. He's one man. So when he's one man sitting up there with two defenders, what is he meant to do? Because the question that I ask then becomes, where's Bruno standing? Where's Bernardo Silva standing? Are they a threat where they are? Does the defense have to think about them? I'll take one of them off and maybe play a Jota and have Ronaldo and Jota staying around Ronaldo so that that defense has to think. Because already when you think of it from defensively, from the defensive side, I only have to worry about the left-hand side or the right-hand side of my defense. That's the only thing I have to worry about. They're not going to go that side. And when they go that side, Bernardo Silva he's out of the game. He's neutralized. He's a winger. Bruno is running away from the ball. So when the ball is on this side, when the ball goes to this side, Bruno somehow he's further away from the ball. Oh, France. Right? You have to create those danger things. You can't have one side be active, the other side be dead. That means that these other guys, what is Bernardo doing? Then on the France side, I will stick by this. You've got three defensive midfielders, or you've got three defensively skilled midfielders. Tshwane has been a passenger for me a lot of the time in that midfield. Take him out, play a two, right? Bring in Giroud to be a target man up front for these guys. Then play Dembele on the other side. So now I have to worry about Mbappe on the left-hand side when he's attacking the right-hand side of my defense. But I also have to worry about Dembele on the other side. Then you tell Mbappe that Mbappe, come closer to Giroud. Griezmann, come closer to Giroud. He's going to lay it off for you or play it through for you because he loves doing those 1-2s, wall passes, things like that. Like, I don't understand, the build-up of it, because I'm watching Kante be the most, the furthest forward of the three midfielders, playing 1-2s and playing 1-2s and trying to play through passes up there. When have you ever seen Kante have to do that thing? Then you also ask the question, what has Griezmann been doing all day? What has Tchouameni been doing all day? I don't know. I think what frustrates me the most about this Euro tournament for me is that I understand teams being really good and being cagey, and you come into the game and there's things. We have not seen these big teams play like properly. You see the plan, you see what they're doing. You have Ronaldo on the pitch. Ronaldo drops back to go get the ball. You cross the ball in. Who are you crossing to? Bernardo Silva and Fernandes. Tell me, in what world do Bernardo Silva and Fernandes win an aerial ball? You literally have Cancelo, Fernandes, Bernardo Silva on the same side of the pitch. You have not seen a combination once. Not once have you seen them come together, or at least Fernandes and Silva. If you guys are going to stay on that side of the pitch, rather come together, need to, and give us something on the right-hand side when we're attacking. But anyway, let's get back into the game. It is still 0-0, 53 minutes in. Yeah, Portugal are going for it. France had some chances earlier on. Took advantage of some poor defending there from Portugal. Here comes a transition. Guys, we're on 14K. If we can do 15K, I'll keep it open and then everybody can jump in, and I'll give you a minute to just tell me what you think about the game, and we can talk a little bit about that. Here's the Tide had a long season, 38 games plus Champions League and domestic cups, says King Boani. Bernardo Silva is a passenger princess for Portugal. The two wingers of Portugal need to receive the ball on the edge of the box and cut in, says Bonguguhle. Oh, did they trigger his nose again? France have three very good defensive midfielders. You just need a false nine. to tire Saliba, says Bonguhle. King Bohani says, that's why I brought up bringing in Felix to partner. Yeah, Felix Jota. You need somebody to at least play that 10 role, 10 and false 9 with Ronaldo there. Because Ronaldo will be the threat for the defenders, but you'll also have somebody who can operate around him. Guys, feel free to jump in, guys. Feel free to jump in. You have to be following me. Jump in. Tell me what you think about it. He was hit by the match ball. Germany penalty was overturned due to Fulkrach involvement in the play and was offside. France is winning. Ronaldo fans are going to cry. Mendes making bad decisions against his Sergeant 47. Mohani says, I read that one. A quick movement of the ball in the midfield using Bernardo and Bruno, says Bonguhle. Bulufelo says, Neto in for Silva. Jota for Ronaldo. Later on, Dembele in for Kolomowani. Then the match will be fire. Tor says, Ronaldo is just playing Mawal pass that lead to nothing. Laying off the ball backwards ain't working. Ore read my comment. Pep says, Ulindo says, Vitinha, what a player. Passing, dribbling control, tempo awareness, wow. Defenders like Saliba need a quick striker that can play in small spaces. Thank God Mbappe is okay, says King Bongan. Okay, let's see as the game goes on, guys. Remember, feel free to request. If you want to request and talk to me, you can just click on the button there that says multi-guest at the bottom of your screen. And yeah, come have a chat with me. I'll give you a minute or two where you can just tell me how you feel about this game and where it's going. Lulu the boss lady, Black King Kubani, Loka, Black Mto. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. It is 0-0. France versus Portugal. Do you know what else I crave from the Euro, man? I crave responsibility from the players. Like, I crave Mbappe taking the ball and saying, you know what, screw this. The first game that they played in this tournament, when they got that, was it the first goal versus, was it Poland? No, Austria. He took the ball and he was like, guys, I'm killing Mbappe. I'm going to take this ball and do something with it. You know how Cristiano used to take the ball and take responsibility? I'm lacking that from this tournament, man. The big players don't feel like big players. They don't feel like guys that can make a difference. What do we always speak about? We speak about you'd love to have Mbappe, you'd love to have a CR7, you'd love to have a Messi, you'd love to have those guys, because when a game is like this, you know, there's that thing where they take the ball and they go, yeah, we're playing. I'm taking the ball. I'm going to show you who I am. When Portugal crossed the ball into the box, who are they crossing to? King Bohani, that's what I'm saying. Why is Cristiano dropping back? Leao gets all the way up there and then there's no one there to play the ball into. Sergeant 47 says, what the hell is the Portuguese coach waiting for? Take out Silva and put in Felix now. You know, Sergeant 47, you need balls, man, to coach some of these big teams. You need balls. You need to be able to take out some of the fan favorites, some of the legends, some of the big guys. These guys are not up for it. These guys are not up for it. You can tell that King Fernandez and Silva, Shem, they've played so many games. We've watched them now. The games that we've watched in this tournament, they don't gel. Look at the box. Leao makes that run all the way in. Leao. He makes the run all the way into the box. Portugal only have 2 players available for a pass. 2 players. One of them is Ronaldo, who's closer by. The other one is running on the other side. How are you going to get the ball? What is the point of making Leao go all the way up into the box when he's got no options when he gets there? It's frustrating to watch because that's the tactic that they've chosen. They're overloading that left-hand side. Leao should just allow Mendes to run past him in a fake run, cut inside, take a shot, because there's nothing else there. Sergeant says Leao should have passed CR7 the ball. He's making bad decisions. But guys, there's one Ronaldo and 4 defenders around Ronaldo. What are the chances? then he's gonna do something. Guys, I don't know, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. You expect a lot better, guys. France is the number 2 ranked. France is the number 2 ranked team in the world right now. Spain is number 8. Germany is number 16. Portugal is number 6. Can you tell me that we watch top 20 football right now? Top 20 in the world. Top 10. I'm only saying 20 because of Germany, but these are top 10 teams. Oh, finally. What did I say? What? Please, guys, what did I say? I know I'm behind, but what did I say? Silva, Fernandez, Cancelo. All on the right-hand side. You're telling me that there is no... Oh, what a save. There's no combination play. Was that so hard, guys? Was that rocket science? To have 3 of the best passes, 3 of the best passes in the world. They top whatever of passers in the world. You can't put them together. Tshwane, just so simple. Karabo says, but ranking and playing are 2 different stories. No, I understand. I get you. Sergeant 47, great combination. Sam Liao does all the nice work. All the hard work. And you know what happens now when you start doing that thing? It means that you've got threats on both sides of the pitch. It means that your center backs have to watch out for the movement of Fernandez, for the movement of Silva, for the movement of Cancelo there in that side. That can free up space for Ronaldo. That can free up space for one of the 3 to take a shot similar to what Cancelo did. But also, once you're watching those guys, Liao is available that side. Liao is right there. Like, anyway, let's see. Yo. Asha Muzamile, what can we say? Is Cancelo coming off? Ay, Velile, leave me alone. Nyegele. Peter says Kiajewa. Oh, sounds like a betty. Sounds like a better.
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
Oh, look at the combination. Thank you, Portugal. Thank you, Portugal. Man, that's what you need to do. Look at that. The moment you have some options, man. Oh, keeper. Can we call that a... That looked foully to me. Took them long, but that's the way to go. Ball watching from front. Yeah, that should have been a penalty. Sergeant, that should have been a penalty. That looked like a penalty. Or maybe I'm wrong. That looked like a penalty. Okay, that's what we need to see. Guys, it's like that's why I'm like, these things is not rocket science. It's not like the hardest thing in the world. Just put your players in positions. Or have them themselves as grown-up players put themselves in positions. That's the basic of soccer used to be, or maybe it's changed now, I don't know. When you've got a winger running up the wing who's looking for the byline, near post, P-spot, top of the box. Or somebody closer on the top of the box, somebody running in to draw the defenders, then you have somebody who can tap in or receive the ball and take the shot. It's not complicated, this thing, man. Penalty for Portugal. That Ronaldo incident there. So I don't know if the keeper gets benefit of the doubt there, but I also, Cristiano didn't complain, so I guess it's not a penalty then. Here we go, Portugal. Here we go. Guys, thank you. Support him. How? Was that so difficult? They're actually using, Portugal is finally using their players. They're finally using their players. Oh, France, goal, goal. Ooh, Kolomwani. That was your chance, boy. That was your chance, boy.
It can't be, nada. It can't be. Nada. It can't be.
Ay, man. King Mohani says Europe created all these innovations to avoid mistakes in the game, but they're the ones making them. Ah, that's lit there. Griezmann for Dembele. Okay, that's a good change. Dino says, what a tackle. Pendulo says, I'm missing out. It's buffering. Mr. OT, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Dembele is in. Yes, Msabe Dembele has come in. Sergeant says they must put in Felix now. Oh, Felix would bang. Good the way that they're playing now. Dembele's a super man. Here we go. Watch him win. Watch him win a foul. Me, Dembele, I trust him. Trap the ball, win the foul, boy. Counter. Counter. You're not leading. Counter. 67 minutes in. It is still 0-0. But they're playing better. They're playing better. Sabe says, say isikhathi. Abakuzwanga. Portugal, don't slow down, guys. Don't slow down. Keep going with the pressure you had on them. Oh, I didn't do these guys in the last 5 matches that they've met each other. France have won 2, there've been 2 draws, and Portugal only has 1 game. The last time they met was in 2021 when they drew 2-2 in the was it in the Euro tournament? And then before that, 2020 in the Nations League, Portugal lost to France 1-0. Seven is the midfielder. There's no discipline there. There's no longer discipline. If you're going to do that, might as well put in somebody with the legs and the technical ability to play there and just let them play and run at this France defense, man. He saw them playing touches and he wants to play touches too. I wonder this thing of coaching stars. This thing of coaching stars. Stars decide when they want to drop back and do something different with their time. Senzokala, Portugal. Let's see, Peter. Let's see. Leo's trapped. Let's see. Nazo. Commit some people, man. Have some balls. OT, would you sub off Ronaldo? I would. If he's going to be dropping back and playing in the midfield, rather bring on somebody who can do that. Rather let João Felix or Kemang Jota play that role. Rather, they're fresher, they're faster. You know, they're better in those roles. Rather. Kamavinga. Oh, Kamavinga. That was the best chance that. Oh, Kamavinga.
Bafana, man. Oh, what?
The right wing for Portugal is not working. But I was proposing to have an overload of midfielders in that right space with Joao Cancelo joining them for some combination play. Left-footed players, did it hit the post? I think it might have shaved the post. Dembele made a difference. Trust Dembele, guys. He hasn't even started doing the big job where he starts winning fouls. Okay. Hernandez. Is it Hernandez? France will score, says Atenkos. Bring on Giroud while it's hot like this. You'll see flame. You'll see the link-up play. The 1-2s, the combinations. You'll see all of that. Guys, feel free to request. Feel free to request and jump in. And we can have a conversation about what we're seeing. Bottom of the screen, there's a multi-guest button. It's got a blue figure hugging a pink figure. Click on that one, request, and I can let you in and you can have your say. Here we go. Oh, Dembele, thank you, boy. Tshwane, what's going on?
My brother, look, Dembele is making a huge difference. And I just want to see changes that Portugal are going to make because Ronaldo is not in the game. And I don't think there's a game where you want to play Ronaldo 90 minutes.
Yeah.
There's always 2-3 people around Ronaldo. He's getting frustrated. He's moving from the line. He's trying to move away from them. They're following him. And then they just give him space halfway center. So he's not doing much. So now, maybe Diego Jota, someone that can also travel the ball a bit. But I don't think Ronaldo still has the strength to carry on in this game. I mean, he's playing against 26-year-olds.
So when you said something interesting. 3 players around Ronaldo at all times, but they're not using that advantage.
They're not using it because they're not sharing the ball. So that one-dimensional thing that they've been doing, it's eliminating a lot of guys who could be sharing the ball, trying to move people out of positions, play that wall pass, travel with the ball on our feet. We haven't been able to do that. So you cannot always be trying to cross into the box. You're being one-dimensional, predictable. So we know if we just require Ronaldo, 2-3 people around him, and then when you guys, just before you make that cross from the left-hand side, we have about 4 or 5 people in our box. It's going to be difficult for anyone to pick up the ball.
Yeah.
Any of your players.
Yeah.
So it's not working. So now when we start sharing the ball more, our players are availing themselves more. We're going to get into the box eventually. And if you get a well pass, you get a goal. You play it hard and low, you get a goal.
let me bring in Umto because I wanna continue this, but I wanna bring Umto into this one. Umto, second half, how are you seeing it?
I think France is creating more chances. They're much better second half, and it has to do with the Dembele sub. But then again, they need a central figure, center forward, because some of the balls, it's similar to what Portugal was doing first half, just playing in crosses. But now they're wasteful. I mean, Camavinga had a golden opportunity to take the lead for France.
Yeah.
And I forgot who else. I think it was Colomboan.
Colomboan, yeah.
France have created some opportunities, but did not take them. I mean, they're not putting, at least make the keeper work. They put it on target. Yeah, well, so for me, they're starting to play a lot better than they did first half, but they still need a central figure, man. A center forward who's going to just get behind those crosses. Dembele is trying, which is good. I was a little bit surprised by his choice of his sub. I thought he was gonna pull out to Kolo, but he chose to pull out to Griezmann. So,
I wanted to ask you, is it they're playing better or is Dembele playing better? Because it seems like they're just going, you know what, give it to Musa at Dembele and let him make something happen.
Yeah, I think it's that actually. It's not like France is now so dynamic and high. They're finding Dembele, and Dembele is, I think he's in the mood to create something. And then Portugal now is completely off. It's like they're not in the game. And again, it has to do probably with keeping Ronaldo for this long. Remember, Ronaldo, he should be managed like a Tempers one. You can't play him for 90 minutes, man. So by now, the coach should have taken him out, but because it's a knockout game, so Unalenjo would say, what if we take out Ronaldo and then he has that golden? But it's not going to happen. Ronaldo is better. So for me, try something else. But Jota at the bench, I don't know why he's not trying. Felix, I don't think he has got many minutes in this tournament. So I don't know. Yeah, but Portugal needs to try something different. The second half, they've been so poor. They haven't even really crossed in the first half. So yeah.
Tshwane, I want to ask you the same question. Is France playing better or is Dembele carrying the team right now? And you give it to him and inshallah.
Yeah, I'd say Dembele is playing better. But in games like this, you need a player like that.
Yeah.
You need someone that's going to be the difference and someone that's going to try and get the team playing together. If it was not working first half and the whole time, he comes on, he's energetic, he's getting the ball, he's making the right passes, he's getting into the right places. So I think Dembele is playing better, and when you have a player like that in your team, you can easily get a goal.
Yeah.
No matter how bad you've been playing this whole game. So yeah, I give it to Dembele.
I think I just saw somebody wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles name, guys. Oh, people are disrespectful.
Reference to Mbappe.
That's why I'm like, hey, people are disrespectful. So tell me, has your outlook of of this game changed? Do you think that who's gonna win? Will we see a goal within regulation?
This one is going to extra time, OT. It's going to extra time. Both coaches are so conservative. I mean, we've only seen, I think is it one or two changes? So they're holding back for extra time. That's when we'll see the changes. And I don't understand why they're not twitching on my tactics to try and go. I mean, to score a goal now, you just have to defend it and see the game out. I would try and tweak my tactics to go at this French side if I was the Portugal coach, because that's I mean, like France are equal, just that Portugal is not really going at them. So then if France is trying not at them, but it's only that one. It's trying. So it's going to extra time, and if it continues like this, it's another one that's going to penalty.
Yeah. Okay.
Aye.
Tshwane, let me ask you, Tshwane, has your outlook changed about how this game is going to play out? Do you see a goal coming in? Have you changed who you think is going to win, maybe?
I think it's still the same. This game, there's one team that's going to make a mistake and they will concede. I think every defender at this time of the game has a mistake in them. So Mbappe, if they want to goal, he needs to move away from trying to hug the line to come in, play more centrally. Dembele is there. So if he finds himself close to Dembele, he doesn't need to travel much or do much with the ball because he's already close to the box. He looks to take a shot, then he can go. But from where he's playing, he's not going to get a goal. On the other hand, Portugal are touch and go.
Yeah.
You know? They were starting to have some good build-up play, thinking that they wanted more. But if they can also push more, like I said, every defender has a mistake in them. They can get a goal. So I think I'll still go with Portugal for 1 year.
Does Portugal have a Dembele type player that can come in and do what Dembele, well, at least did for that little bit of time? Because I think Portugal are missing a spark, man.
Yeah, there is actually. It's Pedro Neto. He's more direct, so they need to try him. So he can go at the France defense because Bo Rafael, we haven't seen them. We don't know what's happening second half. So for me, just try something different, man. Don't hold out for extra time. You're just showing that you're afraid, man. Take the game to France and let's see if you can win it.
Yeah.
Hi, man. Hey, yeah, Bora na game, Buffett. And imagine we have to watch another 30 minutes of this game.
And that time, now I can't stay for that time, but I'm like, but it's fine. Let me go to Tshwane. Is there somebody that can add a spark for Portugal? Because Portugal looks like they're flat, man.
No, I don't think they do. Because he has to play around other players. Already in J, the way they're playing, everyone is playing for themselves. Portugal is not playing as a unit, they're not playing as a team. You know, it's just a group of stars put together by idiski. They're not showing their hunger. They're not showing that they want to go to the next phase of this tournament. And I think that's my worry about them.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
Don't definitely. Okay, I thought that's a penalty. But they don't have a player that's like a Dembele that's gonna like bring some chemistry on it. You know, they can try. They can try him and this other guy.
Oh, Kolomo. See Kolomo. Come on. Not Mbappe. Yeah, not Kolomo.
No.
Oh, from the bench, Coman.
Yeah, from the bench, Giroud.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, Giroud. He's one of those guys that has a goal. Yeah. And a game like this, we're playing a knockout. But if you don't win this game, you're out. Why not take the risk and just, throw in there? Yeah, you just tell him, I need one goal. Just one goal. Simple. This is just to get you a goal.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Everyone else, feel free to jump in. Let's have a conversation about what is happening here. We are 84 minutes in. It seems, CR7, is this his moment? Does it still have some magic left in him? We've seen France do a little bit better. Dembele came in with a little bit of a spark. That is gone now. It's gone down a little bit. But he did provide some new action. So let's see if anything can happen here. Ronaldo to take straight into the wall. Very bad free kick. Very bad free kick. Oh, they've swapped sides. Bernardo Silva's now on the left-hand side. Dino says, yo, Ronaldo. I thought he had some magic in him, man. Thought he still had some magic in him. I Suga Ronaldo must be subbed off. A goal from this corner says Kwanele. Let's see. Churam, guys, Khanti, what did Giroud do to Deschamps? What did Giroud do to Deschamps? Didier Deschamps does not want to play Giroud at all. What happened? Do they have beef? Is there a story that I don't know? Vitinha with the corner. Bendulo. We want to run gaming now.
Hey, Nelisio, just after the half time, because Kukilemono Kamavinga had a chance.
Hey.
There was some heat there, and right now when I'm coming back, I'm hearing myself and it's distracting.
Try turn down your volume, then I will signal to you if I talk.
Okay. Oh yeah. But as I'm looking at it right now, especially there by the 79th, from the 75th going up, by how Portugal are keeping position, I think these are crucial moments of the game whereby levels of concentration need to be really high, and by just rotating the ball, for me, I think they're just looking for that small mistake that France are gonna make and actually probably get something through. And also the reason why I think France are being smart by not being too aggressive, because you want to conserve the pace that Mbappe has. You want to also conserve Dembele on the other side, so that the more you absorb them, such that they come to you, knowing very well that you have a defensively solid team. The space that might just appear in behind might just warrant you something if you can break Mbappe out or Dembele.
So then, have you changed anything of how you view how the game is going to end? Do you think that France has a better chance than Portugal here? What do you think of Portugal and their second half?
For me, it's a typical clash of the Titans encounter. So going to extra time, because indeed, much like with what the other gents have said, I believe that we might just go to extra time. And my perspective, I don't like changing ideas. Once I have an idea of, or rather a belief of some sort, I'd like to go with it through and through and see what pans out at the end of the game. So I still go with Portugal, especially knowing that seeing now that they are in control of the ball more, which means that that means they're not going to concede, especially knowing that there's only 4 minutes left. They're not going to concede. They are the ones that are likeliest to score the goal if they don't lose the ball in crucial areas.
Okay. Is there a goal that can come from this? Well, okay, let me not ask you that. I wanted to know that, is it time to pack up, or do you think that the teams should push to try get something, or is it time to just go extra time where we're getting ready for extra time? Because we saw with Spain, for example, they decided that, hey, you know what, guys, job done.
Let's sit back.
Let's sit back. Is it time for these teams to consider those things, or should they go all the way up until extra time? Or until regulation ends?
Is not what I would encourage, because just much with Germany, Spain allowed them. It was a Padco. They came. The cross came. It fell back to that guy, to Verts. He scored. So you'd rather probably, if you're going to be defending, play a middle block other than a low block, because now they're gonna add more numbers. They're gonna have a sense, or they're gonna have an idea that, oh, these guys are afraid of us, which means let's even if it's once just so a middle block for both teams is gonna be a good one to go to extra time. In fact, I believe that that's the idea and perspective from the coaches, especially knowing that having seen that there's no drama as yet. So both teams, they have respect for each other, which is something good to see for football, because as coaches we want to see and have and see how teams can strategically overcome tough situations and great players that are playing in high standards.
But we're not seeing much there. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, we are getting towards the end of this. We have 3 minutes added on. There's going to be 2 minutes of this, guys. I cannot stay for that period, so I will sign off when regulation time ends now. Then we'll talk about it another day. But yeah, it's another disappointing Euro game. If you have not followed, please follow. We're gonna do watch-alongs. We're gonna have the same setup for tomorrow, 6 o'clock through to the next game at 8 o'clock. Oh, what is it? 6 o'clock through to the next game at 9. And we're going to be watching here. So follow if you have not followed. I am behind, TM. I am behind. That's why I'm saying that, yeah, I can't. I'm letting you know now that I can't stay right now. But let's see. We'll see what's going to happen. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Thank you for being with me since 6 o'clock, even though we had some issues here and there. It really is great to speak to you guys, and let's watch everything together. And we'll talk about these things. I'll see you then tomorrow at 6 p.m. South African time. Bye, everyone.